recording. It's going to take a minute for it to pop up on here. Looks like it's running. Super. So welcome back to the Plight of Oob. This is now session 5. Sorry we missed a session. It's kind of on me, but technological error always seems to happen at the worst time. So we are just diving back into it today. And hopefully we have a very solid recap by our Bernard today. So tell us what happened last time.
Bernard wasn't even really around when the events of this session pick back up. Only one of the group is still alive, Bellamy, as he comes back to town trying to get help for his friends, all three who have fallen, Hacksaw, Subir, and Grinwin. So around this time, Nogos, a new character, has arrived in town and sort of gets swept up a bit into the grieving the grieving cycle and getting the funeral together and talking to people to introduce himself. Bellamy and Seraph and the rest of the caravan join the funeral for those who fell. Bellamy, Grinwin, and Nogos go to the tavern, start to get to know each other, and that's when the new character, Bernard, shows up, says that he was appointed by the government to sort of meet up with this group and help deliver the letters. Coincidentally, he just came from a well-equipped group with fire users that just took down the troll that had killed Bellamy's friends. So at least that's a loop that's closed, but sad that my group didn't get there first. So we talk about that a little bit. The troll is dead. I had a squadron with me, but the squadron's gone elsewhere on other business. I am to help get the letter delivered to the dragon, the elder dragon. So over the next week, we kind of get to know each other. We work the town, get gold in different ways, split up the belongings from Subir and Hacksaw. And while we're in that town, a very strange storm comes in. At first, it just seems like a lot of lightning. So we're trying to get people inside, but it rolls in so fast. Some are struck by lightning, and we don't get everybody. We're like, oh, shit. But those who were struck by lightning seem to be coming back from their pseudo-death and attacking us. So the storm has embodied a very ominous presence, almost like a face and a mouth, a very malevolent sort of form. And it does necrotic damage when it strikes us with lightning. So some of us got struck, battled some villagers who were undead, rescued some other ones, and tried to put the town back together a little bit with some carpentry tools. Dealt with the zombies, and then we go to inspect the corpses. Yes, they were the people we knew before. Confirmed that. We play a few extra days, and finally we get back on the road. And when we're on the road, Zara, our caravan leader, has us make a little stop, or maybe we're just stopped anyway, and she seems to be handing off a few of us to another caravan, which is a bit odd. She asked for volunteers, and people are very confused, and there's not much information. So if you end up getting basically locked into a prison-barred wagon, we're like, whoa, this doesn't seem right. After asking a few questions, we realize that this is a slave trade, presumably one that Zara is just kind of earning some extra money under the table and no one's really aware of. It doesn't seem sanctioned from what I could tell. And we intervene. We say, this isn't going to happen. A big fight breaks out with the most powerful guards Zara's got, it seems. We bust them out of the caravan wagon. And I think we arrested Zara and looted the wagon. But somebody also got away, right? Somebody was running so fast we weren't able to catch up to him. That's not in the notes, but I thought we weren't able to capture. But anyway, after that,
the slaver leader there kind of
slaver leader
was able to use
we couldn't get them all, but after that we got back on the road, arrived at the docks, which was our basic destination. I think we're being introduced to a new location here.
All right, so to start off, I'm going to bring us to the scene we left off in so that we can loot what was left over. takes a little bit to do that. I did put inspiration on your sheet. It's next to your level.
Yep. All right, so we're still on the road. Oh no, this is the scene from last time, isn't it?
Yep. I'm just letting you guys loot from this little chest here, and then move on.
Can I have the scimitar? Any objections to that?
No.
Nope.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Oh, there's the chest. I was like, I don't even see the chest. Okay.
Sorry about that
Dagger,
screaming.
Oh, you're good.
And I'm going to take one dagger anyway, just because it seems like we're all supposed to have one.
Yeah, I feel like I'll take a dagger.
Anything else that they may have had on them just got destroyed in the battle. Typical stuff.
Oh, where is the chest?
I put it
It'd
in
be
the
cool.
all your tokens here.
Here?
Oh yeah, we also saved the owlbear. I didn't put that in the notes though.
Oops.
That's true. Yeah, the guy.
Oh, over here.
That's a pretty good recap. I guess there was a wolf fight that wolves were going to attack some owlbears. You guys stepped in and stopped them, slayed the wolves, and saved the owlbears. I think you touched on the zombie fight a little bit. And then the guy who ran away.
The owlbears were last session, not 2 sessions ago.
I think that was last session.
That was a jam-packed session, man.
It was.
We did go over
crazy.
a little bit.
Yeah.
The guy who ran away kept screaming about the lion and telling his boss on y'all. So that's one thing, too. You guys let me know when you're ready to move on.
I don't have the greatest strength and carrying capacity, but I imagine that we could sell these things. So if somebody with more strength can pick them up, and
That's a good point. I'm pretty strong. I could probably hold those.
Oh, we
I
have
can
the
hold another
caravan, too.
7.5 pounds. That's my carrying weight because I have a 0 in strength.
I'll take the light crossbow too. I just realized I'm probably proficient in that.
You guys have the caravan, too, so I'm not really worried about weight right now.
Right now, no, but in the okay.
100%.
The mace a martial weapon? But it is.
I think so.
I'll look it up.
You should say it all. I don't know,
Oh, it's a simple weapon. Either way.
Morning Star or something must be martial.
I have a morning star. Yeah, it's a martial weapon.
Can you only use simple weapons, or
No, I can use simple or martial.
I can now too? I took 1 level in fighter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, no.
Do you guys want to share your advancements with each other? Feeling real experienced now.
Yeah,
Keep
sure.
it RP.
Yeah, so I took 1 level in fighter, and I got that first level fighting style. So I've now gotten defensive. My AC is now 20.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. I did not get any more AC. I actually added a level of rogue. He helped me refit my character a little bit after playing with a brand new one for a session. I realized I actually wish I had started rogue because I want to be really good at some different skills. So I have a little sneak attack, but I'm basically still trying to find improvised weapons and hit things with them. But they all count as finesse weapons. So all my improvised weapons will be utilizing the sneak attack, and I wanted to add some skills. So that's about it for me.
Cool.
I just increased my ASI by 2, so my charisma's maxed out. So
Nice.
my save DC has increased, and so has my spell attack. And my aura is coming to you. You get 1 more point of healing if that is a thing.
I think you get your aura level 6.
Well, yeah, maybe. There's something. No, I might be confusing characters.
So Bellamy finally is level 2 in Rogue, so he has access to cunning action. So now I can act cunningly with my bonus action and be more useful because I can like dash and stuff.
Nice.
Very
Cunning
useful,
action,
you know?
Such. Yeah, that's so good.
It's so nice.
And more sneakiness. You like to hide, so make that easier.
Definitely.
You guys all
Anyways,
Oh, I have more lay on hands also in my pool.
all right, I'll move us ahead to the docks.
With our level up, do we get a long rest or anything?
Yeah. Your new characters there should already reflect all that. Okay. But so you guys come to the docks. There's a lot going on, and this map's a little overcrowded. But I feel like that's relevant to docks being overcrowded.
Sure.
So you guys arrive. It's still maybe like 10 in the morning, 10:30. You get to the docks. There's several ships off in the distance. Some of them are flying red flags with a fiery dragon on it. One of which is a massive sailing ship. It's a fierce looking. The sail that's flying, it's more like a blue character. Sorry, my notes are all over the place. Let me start. So you get to your docks, right? There's ships in the distance. There's two masked ones that would be worth noting. The one is flying red dragon sails. That's what it looks like to you, at least. The other one's flying anything. And then there's a lot of other.
Sorry, yeah.
There's a lot of other little ships around. They aren't flying any flags. They look just to be docked here. The caravan, the guards have done it. Some of the couple that were with you have done this before, so they know kind of where to go. So you guys have our master in tow here. They basically say, hey, when you're done with her, head on over to the ship, and we'll get our passage over to the Ember Forge figured out. So as you look around, there's a guardhouse that will be represented on the top left here. You got the ship on the top right, tavern on the right, and on the left are some merchants that you guys can look through. So what do we want to do first?
Ooh. Is everybody okay? We all. He didn't really mention whether we got healed, but I think we're all healed, right? Nobody's hurting.
Yeah, we all took a long rest.
Then if nobody's, hurt, merchants, basically, I'm going to go shopping for some armor. What are you guys going to do?
I was going to say merchants.
Yeah, I'm shopping too.
All right, so we head right over to the merchants.
I'm looking at what they got, and I can't see anything too useful. Does anyone have need for a forgery kit?
Have
I
what?
think so.
Need for a forgery kit? Oh, we should also grab potions for healing, though.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you guys have enough gold for that? I guess I'm probably behind you guys on gold, but I don't even have enough for that.
So which one of you is actually restraining Zara with your right now?
Oh, that's a good question. We do have her under arrest right now.
We can say the merchants are on the way to the guardhouse.
Yeah, we would deal on. I completely forgot about her.
Sheriff might want to cover her.
That's more pressing than shopping, honestly, for me. So I'll just stick with her. There's nothing I need that importantly right now.
I'll pick you up something if you wanted to. If you want me to.
No, I think I can see what they've got. I'm fine right now.
All right.
I'm a bit poor anyway.
Candles keep coming in handy. I'm going to make sure I get a candle.
Wow, 65 for a potion of healing?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's like, ugh. It's almost not worth it for that price for, single use.
Unless it's getting someone back up from almost being dead.
Looks like the only armor they've got in the store is leather.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
Mm-hmm.
But we're probably going to be here for a day or two, right? And then the vendor will reset.
Possibly.
You know, apparently I have proficiencies for kits and stuff I don't actually have. So I will be buying carpenter's tools and cook's utensils.
I don't think I'm going to stick with the whole refresh them every day thing. It just doesn't make sense to me. As they get like more stock, it would take a while for a shipment to come in. So they'll probably be like, depending on what they have.
We can also sell those daggers and the maces.
Oh yeah, I'd like to do that.
Wasn't there a crossbow in there too, or something?
I think Bellamy took the crossbow. There were
I
two
took the
maces and
crossbow,
dagger.
but I can sell the short bow because I have a short bow too. So I'm thinking about switching my short bow for a crossbow. You know.
Not horrible.
So I've purchased some things, and they're not showing up in my inventory.
Same.
Is that an itch or a glitch?
Maybe. Did you look in the little backpack at the top?
Yeah, I did, and it's not there either.
Yeah, me too. Honestly, I didn't even get the scimitar that I tried to get from the old
same. I don't have
chest.
the dagger from that either.
I kept thinking it was something on me though, but I couldn't find it.
Super. Okay, I'll fix it over break. I'll just
Sure.
keep this in the chat so I can see what it's got.
Yeah, I'll keep track of my stuff too.
Oh, it must have 5 candles now.
Nice. Candle collection. You can start a seance.
Well, yeah, that's how I communicate with the nature god.
I picked up a lamp, so anybody who doesn't have dark vision, I can do lamp stuff.
Oh, that is good. I actually
It
think
needs
I don't
it
have
needs
dark
fuel,
vision.
but I'm hoping that maybe I can, I don't know, work with DM to use the grease spell that I've got to, refill the lantern.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
No.
It seems like it should work like that because you can light the grease on fire. And
Actually, it's
like-
not really okay. If you're going by raw, it's not actually grease because it only creates a grease-like surface.
It says
like
literally slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square
yeah, but
and becomes
it
difficult
doesn't.
terrain.
I don't believe you can light grease on fire. Like spells like web specifically state that you can light it on fire. But
Yeah,
grease doesn't have
the
that same.
grease spell doesn't say you can light it on fire, but because the component is a bit of pork rind or butter, I'm sure that you can light it on fire.
I'm not.
I mean, you can in Baldur's Gate.
I think
I like to
little
think-
things like that. I'm not going to nitpick too hard because, like, it's a lamp, you know.
Yeah.
If it
Oh,
was,
so
Plus
like
you-
I don't have to worry about refilling it. It's just
Plus, you're
It's
using a
self-level.
resource, right? Like at the end of the day,
Yeah.
using a resource to get a resource is just the normal economy of D&D.
yeah. And as long as the DM's not too nitpicky about spell component tracking and stuff, right?
That's what a
I played with
component
some
pouch
DMs
is
that are
for,
like
right?
that, and it's not fun, at least in my opinion, where you have to
Well,
track. Oh, I used a piece of bat guano. Okay, now I have 3 pieces of bat guano remaining. I can only use that spell 3 more times.
That's what a component pouch is
I was going to
for.
say that's a component pouch right there. It doesn't cost any
Yeah.
money. That's just a component.
yeah,
Some
it looks
DMs
like-
are hard asses.
So according to the chat log, it looks like all these items that you guys were buying your old character sheets. So
Oh.
not a big deal. I'll fix it before.
Is it because the tokens were from the old character sheets or
Yeah,
something?
I didn't want to delete them just in case, but it looks like that's the issue. So whatever, I'll fix it later.
All right.
Cool. So merchants.
Okay. Yeah, I just pick up some tools. Being that I was a bit of a cook for the Special Forces Army, not able to get into combat, but hacking monsters up, I get a nice long boning knife and a couple smaller things for taking apart joints. And considering we just had a giant storm blow apart people's houses, I'll get some carpenter tools. A little bag of nails and a hammer should come in handy.
I thought you already had carpenter tools
Oh,
because
so
you were
did I.
helping me with carpenter tools.
Apparently, I have carpenter's tools proficiency, but the character didn't come with it, and so now I bought some. I imagine I borrowed some.
Yeah, I probably like carpenter's tools is probably like a saw and a hammer and like a bunch of other stuff, and it's like,
Right.
oh, here, borrow my hammer. I'm cutting this wood or whatever, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Mostly
you don't
just needed me to
necessarily
hold stuff.
have to have the thing to help somebody with it. You just have to be proficient when you help.
But now I have the thing.
Mhm.
I can do it yourself.
I'm gonna get the forgerer's kit, and start working on my forgery.
I also was going to help somebody make a shield. I can't remember who that was.
I don't know.
Who
I
wanted
have
a
one
shield?
already.
Do you have special things? Are you? Oh, you're an artificer.
I am an artificer. Yeah.
I have a shield.
No, it's just like a handcrafted wooden shield, like just like basic shield. It's not nothing special. I can't.
It's just a board of a plank of wood with a handle.
Yeah. As I was walking along, I was like, "Oh, that looks like a useful branch. Oh, there's a chunk of bark there that's fallen off that tree. I'll attach the two, and boom, I've got a shield." And then I did some magical artificer shit to it, and now it's a +3 shield. But not really, because it's just +1, because you know how shields are 2.
DF, so
automatic.
what's our schedule here? How long were we going to be in this town, this dock town, before we were moving on?
Got to go to the ship and find out.
Gotcha. All right, so we'll check in with the ship after we drop Zara off at the local jail.
Yeah, the
All right,
sheriff's
so the
office or
guard-
whatever.
Yeah.
Guards shack next, right up here. Is that where we're going?
Certainly somebody who represents the Blue Dragon Guild as a whole, because I'd like to get their read on the slavery and how awful of a crime that was, or if that's kind of accepted, or I want to get their read on it.
Okay.
I think that's probably a good idea.
So you guys are heading over to the guard shack then.
Yeah.
Guard shack, yeah.
So you guys,
Idea is. Okay, sorry.
you guys head on over, enter, and you find a fiery redhead screaming at the guard captain right now.
Oh.
She's a human woman, striking red hair, and she's loudly inquiring, right? So she's yelling, she's going, what's the deal? You see the ships you have out there, though. That's obviously a slave vessel. You're just going to let it dock here, and I want it to be removed from port. This is ridiculous. You know that that's not acceptable anywhere around these kingdoms.
What do her eyes look like?
They're just normal eyes. He says to her, well, man, there's nothing listed. There's no adequate proof of these people's crew. They pay their fees, and they're not doing anything wrong or causing a ruckus. There's not much we can do at this point. And she's just fuming.
Well, I think we support this young woman's claim. We, in fact, have encountered slavery on the road to come to this very dock by the caravan assigned by your government. It seems to go deeper than you think. Perhaps we can assist in some inspection or interrogation when they come in. We're at your beck and call, lady. We also are very anti-slavery and believe that law should be upheld.
The echo is fantastic.
How do you guys hear an echo?
Yeah. I think it's because Grenwyn's microphone is open like mine kind of is.
Maybe. Okay, but so So they look at you and they go, I mean, that's great, but you still don't have any proof for these people. We want to. We don't like the slavers being here if that's who they are. We just don't have any proof.
Well, we've got one right here. What would you do with a slaver that I had tied up with an entire caravan with of eyewitnesses to lay testimony that she was leading a slave ring? What would you do then? It's not hypothetical, it's true.
He looks at this person and kind of takes her out of your hands and goes, this is exactly what we needed. And then he looks to his 4 guards that he's got with him. All the guards, by the way, have sapphire eyes. Human with sapphire eyes.
Does he? How does he look at her? Like with recognition?
Zara?
Yeah, at Zara. Does he look at her
he,
like he's seen her in this port before?
So yeah, they recognize her. This is normal for her to be here because she goes back and forth in the caravan. So he continues to explain to you that they've had their suspicions, and
of Zara or just of slavery on the caravans.
Both.
Okay.
Zara specifically of the slavery of the caravans, but they take her to the back for interrogation, and he believes it to be plenty of proof as it is, just because of their suspicions already.
Sweet.
He sends his group of guards to go through the docks and find all the people that came on that ship and basically send them away, kick them out, each of them from the docks.
All right.
Are you going to save all the people who are being enslaved?
Ma'am, we can only do what we can here.
We can help.
I mean, you just evacuate the ships when they're here in the harbor.
So at that point, the redhead comes up. She goes, "Hey, I really appreciate what you're doing here. It's nice to see some other people with a mutual goal. By the way, my name's Eris. Nice to meet you. I didn't catch all your names when you walked in."
Oh, well, Eris, my name is Brain Twin, and I'm from another realm, of course. Just got here recently.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I see.
Same. I'm Bernard. You can call me Bernie.
I'm Bellamy. I'm human.
Supposed to do.
Likewise, I
You wanna
came
go
from
look?
a different realm.
I drop my mask or helmet, shield, whatever, and I'm like, "Hello, I am Nogos."
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all.
Do you want? Yeah, is this like
Go
your
ahead.
cause? Is this your cause? Have they taken someone that you know, or do you spend all of your days fighting the slave trade here?
She has kind of a knowing look on her after you guys introduce yourself. She goes, "It's not exactly my place to take care of it, but I'm sorry. I should really introduce myself a little more. Like I said, my name's Eris, but I work with the lava dragons, and I can tell you for certain that our kingdoms, we don't deal with the slaves. We want them gone. They just don't have time for it right now, unfortunately. So when we see the other dragons working with them, whether unknowing or not, I would prefer to put a stop to it to my best abilities."
So who's behind all this enslaving? As far as you know.
Well, they're kind of hard to track down. Apparently, their island moves around a lot, but the only things we know about them are they're led by an otherworlder named the Lion. That's the most we know about his name. They basically just send little shipments out, and they collect otherworlders with promises of work and fortunate life, and they just usually put them to hard labor.
So is this lion connected to any of the dragons specifically?
Not that we know of.
And they're based on an island that moves around. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's what our intelligence tells us. But
so we're looking for a lion from an island. Okay. Perhaps it's just a large boat like a barge.
Possibly.
Perhaps there's natural occurrences at work, mysterious occurrences.
I wish we had more time to deal with it, but with the warring of the different kingdoms and inner fighting between our colors, it's hard for us to handle it.
Well, we're not mired in the war. Perhaps we have enough time to tackle this slave issue.
She kind of looks at the four of you and she's like, yeah, maybe.
We're currently on a mission to help try and resolve some of the war that is going on between the Dragon Kingdoms. We've got some peace treaties to be delivering.
Oh, really? Are you coming off the caravan? You're going on the docks over to the... Okay.
We are on our way to the Lava Dragon. You mentioned that you actually work for the Lava Dragon. Maybe you can make our trip a little easier and faster.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I offer you my services. And she starts walking out towards the boat and be like, yeah, come with me. Let's go talk to the bosun and see what we can get established.
And while we're out there, I just want to keep an eye on the slave ship and see if it's just going out and docking in the harbor or whether it's actually like making its way to another destination port.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
As she's walking over, she's just kind of going on about the lava dragons and the war and whatnot. Just saying. Yeah, it usually takes about 4 weeks to get there. I was actually assigned to come and travel on this passenger vessel. Just kind of keep my eye out for things. Right now, all the different colors are at war with each other. We're used to it. Not a big deal. You also notice now, as she kind of leaves, that a deep red cat like hops on her shoulder. She doesn't mention anything about it, but it's just kind of riding her to the ship.
What color are the eyes of the cat?
The cat's eyes are red.
Is it a tiny dragon?
That's what I was thinking. Or, because dragons can,
Polymorph?
Yeah, that's it. Maybe one of them is like pretending to be a cat.
Well, we could go around the moon.
One of them is pretending to be a cat?
It's the lava dragon.
I lose track of the ship. I did not roll well, so I guess I'm just enamored at the sights and sounds and can't tell one ship apart. I'm not much of a sailor.
Could I maybe do a perception check, being as I'm from like the sea?
Sure. Yeah. If you want to make a perception check, I'll just allow one more here to just kind of take a peek at the slaver ship or the expected.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Can I look at that as well?
Sure. Yeah, if you want to take a peek over at it.
Oh, that's not helpful.
No.
My thoughts of a midnight rescue are quickly diminishing.
Yeah, exactly. I got a 7.
Better than mine.
Just a little bit better. It looks like Rendwin
I
is being
also got
secretive.
a 7.
It's pretty low across the board. Yeah, get those bad rolls out early.
But maybe it's what is it called?
It's a ghost ship.
Like a group challenge where like we all roll together, and if we meet a certain thing, skill challenge. Is that what
whatever it is, we failed it.
We got a 20 out of the 3 of us. That's going to count for something.
Yeah, all you guys really notice are the guards around the docks are just kind of like at alarm, trying to find certain people. The ship looks pretty much empty right now.
All right, well then while we're walking with her, we'll ask her, how did you know that was a slaver ship? Did you know about it on its route? Did you identify it once you saw it?
Well, the slaver ship seemed to have what's the front of the ship? The ship head.
Bow.
But they have a decoration out on the front of it.
Oh, I got
figured
a mermaid. Yeah.
So she points out to the front of the ship, and you see it's armored and has like a carved wooden figurehead depicting a female humanoid that you guys don't necessarily recognize. It's got feathered wings and talons. It's similar to an Aarakocra, but it doesn't look the same. But it's blindfolded and bound, spread eagle, with chains to the bow of the ship.
Oh,
so she points it out and she says,
subtle.
"All the slaver ships have this. That's why I'm so upset that they even let that dock here." No, they say.
Well, that's pretty brazen, just operating out in the open like that.
Do they have a what on it?
Can I make another perception check?
It's an Aarakocra that's like spread eagle and chained to the ship, so like a prisoner Aarakocra.
It's wooden, carved, blindfolded.
I always think of that thing as the hood ornament of the ship.
Yeah, basically.
With this new information, can No Ghost make another perception check? But now I know what I'm looking for.
Well, we can keep our eyes out. At least we can start identifying these things and slowly become pirates.
She tries to reassure you that the guards here, they're dragons too, as you probably know. They'll take care of it. She's certain.
I did not know that.
Handled.
All the guards are dragons?
Well, yeah. Can't you see their eyes?
Oh, shit.
Wait, if all the guards are dragons, why didn't they do anything about this? They're dragons. They're more powerful than a ship. They breathe
dragons
chemical
could definitely handle a ship of slavers, but the gem dragons, they're a bit different. They like to do a hands off. As long as somebody's here paying them, they're not causing any trouble. There's no proof.
Sort of a laissez-faire system that they've got here.
Yeah, I'm sure you kind of noticed when you first got here, they collect everybody and push them off to one of the kingdoms. I don't necessarily agree with their methods, but it is what it is. You said you were delivering some letters?
Important correspondence to all the elder dragons, I think.
Ah, yes, great worms. It's quite a journey.
Well, maybe you would help us get to the lava dragon sooner rather than later.
Absolutely. I believe the ship's going straight to the capital, so I would certainly help you meet him. I don't see why not.
Great.
I think your cause is, well, I personally don't like the war as it is. So if we're going to be fighting in a war, it should be against those disgusting metallic dragons, not our chromatic, powerful dragons.
Sounds like we would make great allies.
Absolutely.
No one
right.
piss
What
her
do you
off.
have against the metallic dragons? What is wrong with them?
Their beliefs are different than ours. They just want to collect everybody, all the other worlders, and, well, the world for that matter, and they want to force them under their religion. And they believe that everybody under them, there's not a lot of, how do I explain it?
A bit of elitism.
Yeah, it definitely is. I don't blame the dragons for being elitist, though. Regardless, they anybody who doesn't fall under the metallics get wiped out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That is
that's
a
the
pretty
big.
Are they the
damaging
strongest?
system of governance.
Are they militarily the most powerful?
No, absolutely not.
Is that the lava dragons based on that smirk on your face?
Absolutely, the lava dragons are by far the best dragons. She says it a little quieter as she sees a guard goes by. Lava dragons.
It sounds like the gem dragons could use your help then.
Yeah, possibly. I think the gem dragons just want peace between everybody. Hence the letters.
Perhaps the onus is on us to find out what the gem dragons could offer the lava dragon people. If they already have the military might and our people need their help, maybe there's something we can offer them.
Yeah,
we just don't know it yet.
I will say that at least living under the Chromatic Kingdom, everybody's pretty much free to do what they want as long as they swear fealty to the dragons.
What is involved with swearing fealty?
Say it again.
What is involved with swearing fealty?
So,
What do we have to do? What are we committing to?
So as far as I'm aware, there's a few ways. Either some people like to do sacrifices. Some people like to just pay fees every month. And others will join the military and fight for the dragons and their cause.
All right, so they are taking things from people when they swear fealty to them.
Yeah, and then basically they just let the other worlders do what they want in their world. They believe in freedom, but we want to make something from it.
Hmm.
Typical government, right?
Sounds like that.
Well,
That was out of character.
I mean, I think taking care of the citizens is a very important part of being in charge of them.
That's how it was where you were from.
You're muted.
Heard me? Is that what it's like where you were from? Everyone takes
Where
care
I
of
was from.
everybody?
Oh, well, where I'm originally from, absolutely. We follow the nature god, Sylvanus, and we believe in taking care of nature and our community and all those around us. And I moved to some other areas around my world and found that not everyone likes to treat nature exactly as I do. So I helped to guide them where I could. And I did get involved in some of the politics at home. I followed the High Lady and I became her protector, and I kept the realm safe. And I tried my best to try and keep the most vulnerable taken care of. You know, the orphans would get weekly visits, and I'd be taking some, food to the food kitchen.
Sounds like a lot of needy people where you're from. I'm surprised since the government takes care of everyone.
Well, I don't know. What is it like where you're from?
Everyone fends for themselves. It works out mostly, as long as you're strong.
Nobody needs anything.
Sure. Lots of people. Everyone needs something. And if you're strong, you'll get it. If you're not, you won't.
That sounds kind of like the metallic dragons. They seem a little bit like they're based in strength.
We'll see. I don't like taking advantage of other people, though. There's strength for yourself, and then there's wanting more than what one person may need. I suppose you might call us isolationists, but we don't tend to interfere with other people's affairs. That's where the metallic dragons and I differ. They seem to very much interfere with others' affairs.
They do seem to want to do that, don't they?
Yeah, basically the metallics would force you to bend to their will, whereas the chromatics, they'll let you be free, but they expect something out of it at the same time.
Well, sort of like
and they don't. The chromatics don't kill you for saying no. They just let you bend for yourself. You won't have the protection of the dragons at that point.
That does sound more like your community.
Oh, at least it's familiar. I'm not saying it's perfect.
What about you, Nogos?
Everybody does public service where I'm from. You either go military or something to help the community once you hit age 12. It's just part of our culture. When you're 20, then you can leave public service or you can continue. But everybody works for everything. We're very united, I guess, would be a good term.
That's a good way to be. Why military?
Like, why did I choose to be in the military?
No, why do you have a military? Do you have many conflicts within yourselves?
Not within ourselves, but within the sea. As I mentioned, oh my God, Sarah, can you stop making so much noise? That's making more noise. Maybe Bellamy should go first.
The kid runs up and is just grabbing Nogo's leg on the dock.
I mean, for me, it's usually a lot of like, how do you say? Let's see. For me, it's usually it's more like you have a system of government with that, along with a sovereign and a ruling body, right? But these all only serve to really, they only really serve to convenience, right? The people of the world. So, for example, if you were to want to do something, right, there is no set, you must do this, right, or that. We're allowed to chase our own goals, but in the end, in times of danger, right, you would ally yourself with the nation you belong to. Something along those lines. We have various systems of government from where I came from, but at least the kingdom in which I lived in, right, that was how things worked.
It seems like very similar to where I am from.
So No-Goes gets attacked by one of the dock children, probably pickpocket him. I'm gonna make a roll for second. It'll be fun. But you guys make it to the ship. See the people from your caravan are all loading up, along with some other crates and stuff. They're labeled as food and supplies and whatnot being loaded onto the ship. And you see these 3 characters in front of you who you would recognize from your very initial meeting of those 3 who decided, nah, we're not doing this, we're going on to this.
Oh, yeah, how are they going?
You're muted again. I heard you. So they look to you when you guys come up and they're like, oh, hello. It's going to be the dude on the right talking.
Oh, that's right. I remember you from when we first got here. How have you been doing? You went off on your own, didn't you?
Yeah,
Avoiding the dragons.
Alto. Guy on the right goes, oh, yes. So we found out it is much harder living on your own than we thought.
What was the problem you ran into?
We almost died a few times. There were wolves and owl bears, spiders, all kinds of things. At one point, there was a scary old demonic woman trying to take us to some other realm. Yeah, we weren't. So decided to come here, and hopefully the dragons will still take us.
Well, I was with you right up until the scary old woman, but we encountered some of those similar things. So even under the protection of the dragons, it's a little bit dicey out here.
Absolutely.
I would say numbers seem to be the key. You find any of these creatures with just 1 or 2 of you, you're done. But if you've got 10, 15 on your side, you might be able to fend for yourself. I'm glad you made your way back. I'm glad you have people on your side again. I don't think you would have made it long.
And then our bosun, we'll call him, in Aarakocra, you recognize, goes, oh yes, well, welcome to the ship. We should be leaving in the morning, so the day is still yours. You all arrived pretty late, so we're loading the ship now that we see you, and then we'll be going in the morning. Welcome.
Do you have sleeping quarters here on the ship?
Absolutely. Some for everybody. Whatever you need. We'll try to keep you comfortable.
I'll just scout my area out, make sure it's settled in, make sure I actually have a place to sleep since we're on the ship before I leave again.
Yeah, and you're free to go on and off the ship. Eris goes up and she says, I will see you when we set sail. And she goes and finds a room.
Oh, can we sleep on the ship tonight?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was scouting it out too. I was like, hey, free board.
Yeah. Nogo's is
that would
going to
be-
scout
that's
out a
cool, Tab.
location too. Being military, he knows that you got to get the good spots first.
Right. I do not want to be right next to the door. I don't want to be right next to the latrine if they have one on
Yep.
board.
You don't want to be on a hammock in the cargo hold.
No.
Oh, actually,
somewhere in the back. In the back.
Sometimes
dark
that hammock in the back of the cargo hold—that's the best spot
Right.
to be.
darkest spot, quietest spot, not right next to.
Or with the most balanced in the vibrations. Yeah.
Nobody snoring right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's inevitable.
Let's have Bellamy do a perception check, just as you guys are kind of chatting.
I spent a deployment living 15 feet underneath the catapult that launched aircraft from a carrier. 15 feet, so my whole bed would just rock back and forth all night.
Oh, that's super cool.
That's pretty neat.
You're on an American aircraft carrier?
Yeah, the Stennis.
That's awesome. Nice. I fixed the Herc.
Oh, cool.
That's what I do. So, yeah. The whole hammock in the airplane is very
Guys,
relatable.
Definitely.
Yep.
may have rolled not very well.
That one. I'm glad you guys got the rolls out early, right?
Let's not attack that slave ship too soon.
So,
But let's do attack it though. That sounds like fun. Save the slaves.
The Aarakocra strapped to the front, is it a carving? Or is it actually like a
it's
lug?
a wooden
Okay.
carving.
It doesn't look like something that was like turned to wood, right?
How would you know?
You'd be able to tell that.
From the distance, no?
The
Yeah.
eyes.
Close. I mean, it could either be a very good carving or it could be shape-shifted or something.
Petrified.
Petrified and turned to wood.
Yeah. But I guess since we're talking about military in character, because that's what Sabir and I are, and it-ish, I guess I'll continue talking about my backstory a little bit about why the Tritons have a military, and it's to guard our cities from foreign entities and forces. That we had major incursions from primevals, and we needed to build up defenses. Originally, it was just like essentially loincloths, and now we've got these crazy armor suits made from a special coral called Ruzier.
So these beings, these primordials, they're from your planet. They're not, outlanders or outworlders, whatever they call us here.
I don't know. We had a back centuries. We fought these primevals, and then they stopped attacking one day, and we're like, oh, it must be okay. They're not bugging us anymore. Turns out they were just raiding on the surface, and we didn't know. So we felt all guilty and went and smash them back to their plane.
Oh.
And then that's why I'm a portal guard, because we make sure that these portals are not spilling out foreign forces.
Well,
That does sound like a very important job.
That might even happen here. Who knows what kind of crazy things come through these portals?
I came through one. Ha ha!
You and me both.
Oh,
I get a bit peckish.
Yeah, if we're gonna discuss any plans, let's do it over ale.
Perfect. So taverns.
I could use a good stew.
More of a broth man myself.
I hear pho's pretty good as well.
I like stew. I must say.
I think I made.
Let's go get some stew.
Journals tab. I actually wanted Nogos to make a
Journals?
perception check as well. Okay, cool.
Oh, privately though.
That's a little better. 17.
I rolled really good too, but no, you beat it. You noticed a little girl trying to pick your pocket as you guys were walking to the ship earlier. She was being very loud with it, and then she ran off. But yeah, off to the taverns.
Okay. Let's get ourselves a table.
So the tavern's kind of neat. It seems to... It's very busy, first of all, because it's a dock town. I feel like it'd be super... Do I have? It doesn't matter. So it's a grumpy dwarven bartender behind the bar. And then he has 3 people two waitresses and a waiter. And as you're watching, after you pick your table or whatever, they seem to shapeshift into like whoever is at the table they're serving to kind of build a relationship with them.
So who do they look like right now? Of us, the one talking to us.
Well, probably not me because I've got my armor
whichever one
down,
of
so
you
they
is the
can't
most
see me.
charismatic.
Oh, it's probably Gwendolyn.
That's Win-Win.
Yeah.
She just maxed it
It's
out.
clearly Bellamy.
Yeah, so we'll say the male bartender waiter guy comes up to your table, turning into a fur bowl before your eyes, and goes, "Oh, well, welcome to the Salty Tavern. What can I get you?" Did you guys find the menu over in the journal?
Oh.
Pretty basic stuff. A couple soups, stew, fish stew.
Fish stew. Oh, I was going to ask for the catch of the day. Apparently, it made it into the soup. So, yeah, I'll take a fish stew.
They also do it as
So
a
will
grilled
I.
flank and fried fish sticks.
I said
Yeah, I'll
stew
stick
and I
with the
meant
soup.
it.
Yeah, I'll stick with the soup. Because
I'll
presumably
get
I eat
stew as well.
underwater, so fried wouldn't really work.
Wolf soup. Oh, it sounds stringy.
So yeah, he takes your order, goes off, and gets your things. While he's gone, Cassandra, if you remember her name, probably not, doesn't matter. The female you recognize from the original meeting comes up to your table and sits down. What a world, am I right?
That's certainly surprising.
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, I apologize. It's Cassandra. I don't think we ever introduced ourselves, possibly, but she seems to be very conflicted in her head. Like she kind of keeps going back and forth.
What do you?
Hello.
You're not all here, are you?
You seem distracted.
Did you get
You okay,
bitten by
man?
anything out there?
Oh no. This is just me normally. Sorry, I don't drink. I saw some familiar faces, and I thought I'd have a chat. Hello.
Oh, well, you're certainly welcome. If you have nowhere else to sit, please. We were just discussing slavery as a whole and the slave trade boat that tried pulling in. Do you have an opinion on the matter? Apparently, it's illegal, but also tolerated by the guards.
Oh yes, slavery. It's a horrible thing.
Huh. Yeah, she's gone. No, you're just gone.
Sorry.
Chantel, after
I'm trying to pay attention to it, but
no, it's okay. She just dropped out of the chat. She'll be back. So you're not quite settled on the matter, then?
oh no, I don't like it.
Ooh. Well, how about starting with something even simpler? What would you like to eat or drink? I know you don't drink ale, but are you hungry?
She looks like she's listening very intently, even though like the tavern is very loud. She decides on the mushroom soup, the mushroom root soup. She goes, "I think the mushroom soup that's plenty good for me."
Well, at least you can make a decision.
So,
Okay.
what are you planning to do in that chromatic kingdom? We haven't really decided a fate yet. I think we're going to try to find some commission work maybe or something. But we haven't really decided.
I kind of like the idea of being a portal guard. It'd be interesting to see the different things coming in, and the more I know about portals, the faster I can find my way back.
Oh, portal.
I'm
all
on the
want
look
to?
for some people.
Go back,
Sorry,
I mean.
I'm on two different things.
Go back? Not necessarily.
Oh, I very much want to go back, but I've got to find someone first. I don't think I will, but I don't think I can get back anytime soon anyway. So I guess until I have a better opportunity to get back, I probably want to do some sort of protection of nature or help in small villages.
I wouldn't mind bringing back some riches when I do find my way back. I'm sure there's many to have here, plenty of opportunities, and plenty of unique, rare things that my world has never seen. Even commonplace things here might be worth a fortune back home.
I don't really want to go home. I think I am perfectly fine here. You see, I'm a bit of a sage, if you will. Maybe it's a seer. I don't remember what they call it. Regardless, I'm kind of jumbled up. Do you know what a Kalish Tar is? Probably not.
Is that a
I'm a Furbolg?
It's actually what I am. She looks very human to you. My people, we form a bond with spirits. I just seem to got jumbled up with a lot of them, and they tell me things about the future. It's just hard to pick out which one's right.
Oh.
I think that does make you a seer.
Why don't you tell us some of them?
Well, I've already seen all of you die, but I've also seen all of you sitting on a throne, and just doing other type of work, killing others, and it's all over the place. I don't know which ones to believe anymore.
I don't know. Sometimes all of them can be true. I mean, just a couple of days ago, I was dead myself.
In point in fact, I believe we all will eventually die. So, that one's pretty spot on. Now, if you can tell me how and when, that would be helpful.
Yeah, unfortunately, it would take a pretty long ritual for me to zero in on one. I don't have any of my own kind to help me with it.
When was the last time you were with your own?
I suppose as long as we've all been here.
And there's none of yours here?
Not that I've found. I haven't really been looking, though, either. We've been wandering the woods. Do you know what a troll is? They're not pleasant.
Oh, yes. That was how he died. That was really bad.
Yes, we took care of one, or me and some others did. It makes me realize I've not seen one of my own since I've been here either. I hadn't thought of that till now. Very interesting. I'll just sort of get introspective with my drink when it shows up. Like, oh, I am kind of alone. Better make some friends.
That is a really good point.
Comes back as one of you to drop the beer down because don't forget to tip, and he leaves.
Is Cassandra part of our caravan?
She's not, but she was part of the initial meeting, and she's going to be getting on the ship to go. Emberfish is the name. I think I mentioned it by some just quick.
Cassandra Emberfish?
No, the capital city is named Emberforge. That's where the ship is going.
Yeah. All right, Cassandra.
And what about Cassandra's companions, I ask her. Are they joining the ship as well? Are they coming to the capital?
Oh yes, we've formed quite the bonds over the past couple months. Each other's hearts plenty of time.
We'll be happy to have your company and share stories of our adventures and discuss new opportunities. Certainly watch out for any dangers out to sea.
Here. She slurps some soup.
Cheers. I'm just drinking out of a bowl. Since it's brothy, I can do that.
I'll cheers.
So, shit. I look at the price and I'm like, I gotta stop buying the most expensive thing on the menu each time.
Okay.
All right. Anything else to do tonight, guys?
We went shopping, we talked to the guards, we booked passage, we're getting some snackies. We could explore the town a little bit and see what's around, but it might be better just get some rest.
That's what I was thinking.
Cool. Cassandra will be on her way.
Besides, if somebody screams real loud, like I'm sure if somebody needs us, a building will be on fire, or an ogre will like crash down a building. Like somebody will let us know if we're needed.
I think that's probably true. All right. Guess we'll hang out at the tavern for a while and then go back to the ship and start bedding down for the evening.
After a couple hours, you do see that slave ship actually set sail and take off in the distance.
Oh, before it takes off, I want to take a. Is it possible? Oh, we couldn't figure out which one it was though.
Oh no, you can see which one it is.
I want to have put a mark on the front of it with just a dagger, just to carve something in, so that if we ever see that ship again, I will know that it's the same ship.
Yeah, I volunteer.
All right, please mark it for me.
So I can breathe for an hour underwater. So keeping real sneaky and just staying completely submerged. I can at least swim all the way to the front.
I have a swim speed.
The mermaid.
The Triton. But yeah,
true.
I feel like if we want to sneak up on the ship, maybe send a guy who can breathe underwater for ever and has an actual swim speed.
Yeah, so you wanted an X. Is that what you asked for? Huh?
You cut out.
Yeah, you cut out.
Wanted.
There you go.
No, you know what? If you're gonna swim out there, pull a toe off of the Aarakocra that's chained up on the prow if you can.
Pull a toe.
You can't just put an X on it.
You can't pull wood off. I thought you were good at nature.
Well, snap it.
Snap it?
It's a carving. It's delicate.
Well, what if it's actually...
I don't think it is delicate. I think it's...
Oh, that's a good point. No, that's a good point. Just put an X. That's better. Yeah. I would hate to pull
You also have to scale the front of the ship.
Yeah. And plus, it's meant to handle storms. I don't think it's delicate filigree. It's probably just an etching of a line that shows the division of toes. Not something you just reach up and snap off like a Slim Jim. Yeah, so I'll just do a little X right above the water line. Just my hand sticking out of the water and just swim back, staying submerged the whole time.
Stick your hand up, I high five you.
What? It freaks me out, and I swim back down to the bottom with the oysters, and just crawl my way back to shore, completely freaked out.
You do notice that the ship is immaculately clean as you're kind of swimming around it.
Ah, barnacles. So it's immaculately clean, probably because the slaves are good cleaners. No shortage of cleaning staff.
Can I do insight check to see if it looks like it's full of slaves or if it's empty? How high is it riding in the water?
Do another perception.
Come on, be good. Yeah, there we go.
Hold on. Turn myself to a different scene so I can see it. What was it? What'd you get?
Your rolls are private.
No, that's
yeah, it's pro GM.
Yeah, so you can't really tell because you don't know anything about the ship. It could be really heavy or not, but you do see some rope figures walking around the ship. Let's say like 15 of them.
Roped or robed?
Robed. They're totally clad, and you can't tell like what's under the robes because they're
Clad in
What
robes.
color are the ropes? Is there any like patterning? Is there like, I don't know, a big old like thing on the back?
They just look like some old tattered robes, maybe gray. I don't know. Sure, we'll go with gray tattered robes.
Embroidered with handcuffs and a thumbs up symbol.
It's like these are the guys.
All right, we got a mix of crew. Not much we can do though.
Are we? Do I see any like unique individuals, like a scar on their face or something that I can like track or remember?
No, anybody of importance that would be on the ship would probably be down in the holds.
Ooh,
In the rooms.
I have carpenter's tools with me. You know that like old school screwdriver thing that can like bore out a hole like an auger? While I'm under the ship, I want to just like auger out a little like thumb-sized hole in the bottom of it. Just to create a small leak through the bottom of the hole. Or through the bottom.
It'll sink really, really slowly.
Yeah, basically. They'll have to deal with it eventually.
Yeah, no, that's something the slaves can handle once they go out to sea. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's enough to put it in the yards for a day. I don't know. Probably not. But they're a little bit inconvenienced, and they weren't before. And something might get wet that shouldn't have gotten wet. I don't know what's down there.
Other than slaves.
Other than slaves.
Probably not the slave quarters.
Could be powder, you know, for their powder
Powder?
cakes. Keg powder, black powder. All right. Well, I come back, I'm dripping wet. I'm like, all right. One day you'll have to explain to me why we did that. One of these days I'll
I'm
ask
sitting in
my
the
therapist why I volunteered for that. Yeah.
Just watching you sitting on the dock.
How
Nice
did-
swim.
I just wanted to be able to recognize that ship again if we saw it, so that we could immediately say, "Oh, this is that exact ship that we saw that was, you know, have slavers."
I guess I would have just looked at the color of its mast and remembered that, but whatever. You do you. You're You're better at nature.
And I don't
That's
know if
how
they
I
have,
made you. I
you know, a bunch of the
35
same thing. They all might all look the same.
They might.
Just a little bit faster than you.
Now, if you want to find out if this is the same one, you have to swim very up, like right up to the front of the ship, though.
Yeah, and as it starts going away, it does never actually put up a flag or anything.
Oh, mysterious. Whoa, who is that hooded figure?
Another hooded figure?
My character seems to have
Just
disappeared.
Bellamy.
With a book.
See it.
Oh, there we go.
Another
That's
hooded
Bellamy.
figure with a book?
That's just Bellamy.
It's probably-
Oh,
Where? I look around to see if there's anybody else who has a.
I've never even seen that
hooded
guy
book.
before. Where did he come from?
I've been here the whole time. I've been
That is
hiding.
a traveling companion.
He's very
He does
quiet.
blend with the shadows, though.
Well, I don't know. I'm not very great in role play. I'll do my best.
Same.
Same for all. We're just figuring out who is everybody. A lot of characters.
All right, well, after that's done, I'm ready to just go back to the ship and chill. Unless anybody gets up to shenanigans, then I want to join shenanigans.
Free bed. Happy to go to sleep. Sounds like tomorrow's going to be a long day. We're setting sail. I don't trust it. I want to make sure I get a good night's rest.
Yeah. Sounds like it's going to be a 4-week journey on the seas.
Damn.
Do we have any jobs or on the ship, or are we expected to just be passengers?
Oh, you're just passengers. The ship's crew, once you guys get up there, you can see it. It's got a few, like, let's see, 4, maybe 5 officers that kind of are in charge. And then it has 30 crewmates that are actually doing everything. Fairly low ship. I didn't make a
bustling
token
ship?
for 30 dudes, but it's pretty busy.
Okay.
It's got to be a pretty big ship if it's got essentially 35 crew.
I mean, let's see.
It proudly flies its lava dragon flag.
Yeah. Well, we're going to Lava Dragon. Where are we going after the Lava Dragons again? What was the next place?
Well, it's kind of open to you guys at that point. I assume you guys are going to take Eris. I'm only assuming you guys are free to do whatever. But I assume you're going to take up Eris on your offer to go meet the Lava Great Work out there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Basically, we don't know what's going to happen after that, so plans are open after we meet the Lava Dragon. But presumably, we hand the letter off, and then he says, "Be off with you. We'll go to the next closest kingdom." Guessing that's metallic.
Or maybe take some side quests on.
Sure.
So,
Yeah, we can also consider like thinking about. I'm sure there are more things that require going from like the Lava Dragon to like the Storm King Dragon City, right?
Right.
So we could just like compile all those things and take it all at once. We'll be mailmen.
Gotcha.
I do need to mention, too, you guys shouldn't be having anything to do with the metallic.
So that's not one of the letters.
No. So
These are all
your
gem letters?
campaigns-
Okay.
What's that? No, it's probably SMS.
What do you mean by they're all gem letters?
They're all to the gem dragons.
Who are the different gem dragons? Like Lava Dragon's a
there's
gem dragon?
Blue is the Storm King. Green is the Forest Brothers. Black is the Swamp Commander, and white is the Frost Beast.
So yeah,
Names.
you guys
Gotcha,
are
yeah.
taking a letter that the gem dragons want delivered to each of the chromatic dragons.
Yeah,
Oh.
chromatics.
Right.
I was like,
Chromatic-
lava's not a...
Oh, everybody just dropped. Hold on. I'll fix it. Let me fix it. Seems to go.
Or maybe mine happened while I was off dealing with the dock kid.
Another. It's a tough night. And
good impression. Maybe making some friends and allies along the way to eventually fight against the metallics.
you guys,
Or
all,
the metallics?
you guys all dropped off the street there for like 20 seconds.
If you think we all dropped off, you in fact dropped off.
No, I'm
Yeah,
sure
we
that's
saw
what
you all freeze. We
were
all saw you
still
freeze.
talking.
Oh, what's happening? That's I guess he's having issues up there too. We'll work through it. Not a big deal. At least our YouTube stream seems to be working correctly for now.
That's good.
But as I was saying, so the Chromatic Kingdom, they're all warring with each other right now and dealing with the Metallic Kingdom and bringing in other warriors.
Okay. So we're also trying to solve the civil war of all of the chromatic dragons.
Yeah, and that's the purpose of the letters.
Yeah.
I think there was a turned off for reasons because it's all sealed. Stamped.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it's just in very nice calligraphy. Can't we all just get along?
Yeah,
Sign
basically.
gem
So
dragons.
basically they want you to give the treaty and the letter to Neltharion because he's like the largest in presence of the dragons over there, and then take all the letters to the others.
From what I've heard, right? From what I understand, it's like, it's like they want all the like chromatic dragons to band together because they realize that it's possible that we might go to war.
Yeah, the
That's
Jets
right.
kind of want all the dragons to be peaceful with each other, or at least take the side of the winner. And it looks like right now the chromatics are going to wipe themselves out and then get overtaken by the metallics. So
I don't like that idea. I think that's I think that's a destiny we can change. And I like Eris. She seems nice. Can get along with her people. We haven't met anybody from the Metallic Kingdom yet, right?
no.
Be very interesting to have a beer with one of them.
Well, technically, right? We met them at the very, very start, right?
Yeah, I guess technically the other campaigns characters would be the metallic based.
Well, let's make sure we get the alliance of the chromatic dragons before they do. It's a race to get, alliances.
Kind of. But not really.
No.
I mean, it seems
7%
like
to
the
go
metallic dragons are pretty unlikable, so, they have a harder job than we do.
But in the head of Bernard, it does seem like there's a reason, a sense of urgency to go collect these. I mean, after all, there's wars going on, resources being wasted, lives being lost.
Yeah, and the metallics aren't having a civil war like the chromatics are.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
you guys ready to move on to the next morning here?
Ahoy.
Oh, yeah, let's get it going.
Raise the mainsails.
Avast.
Skipping ahead.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Time. Say like 7:30. It's a pretty good shut off time, right?
Ooh. That's so
Ooh.
cool. We're on a ship.
I like the music.
Nice map.
Hell
I
yeah.
like the ship map. That's
Is
fun.
it the first time you guys are here? I have music playing, but I usually keep it down pretty significantly.
I feel like he would like or gravitate to how machines work or whatever, and he's never seen a cannon in real life, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. I guess it's up to you. I mean, cannons aren't foreign necessarily.
But to a nation that exists entirely underwater, thinking gunpowder-fired weapons don't exist.
I can see that. Gunpowder
Probably
probably
have, like, concussive weapons.
gunpowder probably outdates rapiers by like 1,000 years.
That's wild.
Yeah, rapiers were invented like 200 years ago.
I think
Yep.
cannons are the most gun-type things that we're going to have in this one.
Just got to get strong enough to carry one.
I'll pick one up.
Just mounted on your spine, just like Mandalorian, just
Right.
single cannon shot.
It's an improvised weapon. Boom! Wow, my spine.
Knocks you to the ground. Your movement's 0 for 1 turn, but hey, you just did 15d6 damage. So
Just
Everybody
because you
took it.
don't know how to use it doesn't make it an improvised weapon.
Gridman wants to talk to Seraph and Thorn, so it doesn't have to be played out, but she's just going to kind of check on them and make sure that, they're okay after the traumatic incident where they almost got stolen.
Okay.
Improvised weapon, you're just going to shove like forks and knives and stuff into the cannon, right? Just like Pirates of the
Absolutely, yeah.
It's like Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
So yeah, everybody's kind of up on the top of the boat here and just kind of viewing out of the ocean. Probably been sailing for a couple hours now. Out the docks. But yeah, she greets you in her own way. Magical letters in the sky. What's up? What do you want?
Oh, well, Seraph, Thorn, I just wanted to check in on you. I know that was a really traumatic incident, and I just wanted to see how you're doing after all that and how you're holding up. Is there anything I can do to help you?
They seem very thankful, but Thorn at least being able to actually speak. Because I very much appreciate your guys' help back there. I didn't realize that we were going to get into trouble like that. I've been talking to the crew around here. It sounds like those slavers. They take people and they're put to hard labor for the rest of their lives.
Well, we almost fell victim to them too. We're about to volunteer ourselves.
Oh, well, I'm sure the four of you are much more capable than the two of us would have been.
I just mean, I understand how frightening that is going to be. We were this close to choosing that exact fate. Once we realized that something was untoward, we decided to step in immediately.
Yes, I'm glad we have the strength of the caravan to have had help us in that situation. She tried her damnedest, I tell you what, but not pulling over on us.
I wonder how many times Zara has done that to others before.
There's no telling.
Well, if you ever want to sit down and commune with Sylvanus or some other deity, I can help you as a conduit. I've dedicated my life to Sylvanus, and I can connect with him very strongly.
Well, that's a lovely offer. I appreciate it. I wonder how the temples work in the Chromatic Kingdom.
That's an interesting idea. I wonder if they have any temples at all.
Yeah. Guess we'll find out when we get there.
Yeah, that'll be good enough.
I mean, they have religion, right? Have you seen examples of religion?
Who are you asking? Thorn? Are we talking to Thorn?
Just in general.
I mean, anybody from the caravan hasn't really seen anything because they've been the whole time.
Has there been temples and stuff?
Sure.
That in the city, because I would imagine the cities have planned architecture, right? You don't just get to build whatever you want because it's a city of dragons. So is it like that? You have, I don't know.
Roll a history check. Let's tie that in.
Not terrible.
So, you don't remember specifically looking out for anything on the way, but you do recall in the gem capital, when you guys were exploring for a few days, there was a temple. It seemed to be towards a ruby dragon, though.
Okay, so there is religion, or at least religion is allowed. It's good to know.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, there was definitely temples dedicated to at least a dragon god that you've seen so far. Or you could assume it's a dragon god, I guess.
But if you're on a ship and you start worshiping Baal, there might be issues. You never know.
Yeah, you can only try. guess the first day here, we'll have the crew kind of take you through like emergency kind of thing. If you had to like go overboard, they have some little rowboats that everybody would clamber into, make it to some land. The captains of the crew introduce themselves. The captain herself is Seraphina Storm Dancer. They introduce their races as well because they know that the other rulers don't really know everything about races. She is a water genasi. We have the first mate, the bosun, Kaylin Swiftwind. That's the Aarakocra that you were talking to on the docks. A navigator, Grimsby Stonehelm. He's a Goliath, just a really big dude. The surgeon, Isabella Stormcaller. She's a tiefling. Two more. We've got the master gunner, Thorgrim Thunderbeard, who's a dragonborn. He actually doesn't even have a beard, so that's fun. He hasn't mentioned it. He said, I'm Thorgrim Thunderbeard, and I'm a dragonborn. And then
when you're done with listening to all the names, can you also write them down somewhere?
Yeah, I'll put it somewhere. And then we got
Thank you.
Lorraine Swiftwater. She is a tabaxi. But they all introduce themselves, wish you a pleasant ride, and let you roam around the ship. I do have multi-level tokens on here, or I think it's just monks now, but you should be able to like walk into doors and go downstairs and whatnot and go to other parts of the ship.
Yeah.
You're muted there again.
I was more talking to myself. I said once I opened up the door, that did work. I did want to talk to the captain at some point and just introduce us, let them know what we're all about, and thank you for the trip. And mostly just ask, or put our services out there. If there's any way we can be of service, please let us know.
She, yeah, absolutely. I appreciate the offer, but as you can see, we have plenty of hands on deck right now as 30 crewmates go running around taking you to different ship things.
I'll just try and stay out of the way. But if things get over your head, let's say lightning strikes and zombies are all of a sudden on your ship, of course we're here to help. Sorry, that happened at the last time we were staying at. A storm blew in. Maybe that's relevant for you in sailing. I hear storms have a lot to do with sailing. The last storm we were in, the lightning struck, and it struck people dead. But then they came back from dead and attacked their own families. It was a bad storm.
Wow,
it was really bad, yeah.
Like that before.
Yes, it wasn't that far away.
It had a whole face in it.
That sounds awful. I've seen storms, but nothing of that nature. In fact, and she, probably the navigator or somebody looks off. There's clouds forming, but they're so far off that they're not even a worry.
Is it like the dangerous clouds?
Yeah.
They just look like clouds right now.
You can pull it back on the ship whenever you want. Somehow I escaped the walls.
So you're swimming, huh? That's cool.
Which is fine. I can breathe water for a while. I probably enjoy it. My natural environment's much more humid, so I don't need to, but I appreciate the extra moisture. I don't suppose anyone else here is partially amphibious? Just me? Okay. Yeah, just a reminder of how
Logos is very amphibious.
Yeah, Nogos is.
Yeah, but he doesn't understand being only partial amphibious.
I'm partial, not amphibious.
Well, if you ever need a partner under the seas, just at least I can watch your back for you.
Yeah, we could do like a swimming competition.
Oh, I don't think I would be very good at that. I'll watch you though. I'll take some pointers. You seem to be very adept in the water. I prefer the backstroke, like a philosophy in life, just backstroking through life, letting the current take me where it needs to take me, but trying to stay afloat.
That's an interesting life philosophy.
Well, you see lots of salmon swimming upstream and drowning in the process, fighting until their life is drained from them. I don't want to be that. You got to find a nice compromise of floating and fighting.
Floating and fighting. Huh, I might try and remember that. I like to fight. I tend to fight a little bit too much. Not because I enjoy the fighting, but because the fighting ends up being something that you have to do for all the rest of the things.
Well, if you need some pointers floating, we could go for a swim anytime.
I might take you up on that, but probably not in the open ocean. That seems kind of a bit too much for me. I'm more of a forest dweller.
Okay, we can go swimming in the forest if you want. It's an odd choice. Ocean seems better, but whatever you want.
Oh, you're a funny one.
Yeah. Funny thing about these ships, you have to pee off the front because the wind hits you from the back and pushes it forward. You try and pee off the back of the ship, you'll just get sprayed in the face. So that's why they say go into the head. So you go to the head of the ship.
That's some good advice.
That's good information to know. We don't have to pee off of the ship, do we?
Well, if you don't want to get the boards wet and mop it up.
Where do we pee? Do you have buckets or something? I stayed here last night. I should know.
There should be a latrine down.
There should be a latrine. I'm just not sure if there is.
I like to think that there's one on here.
No.
I like to believe that all my
According to the
ships come
ship,
with latrines.
That's boarded off, and it's just empty sea below you.
It's the door you can't get into.
Yeah. In reality, though, didn't like the cabin near the back have like areas above the hull that drop down? No?
I guess it depends what area you're talking about. It's definitely called the head of the ship because they definitely peed off the front, though.
I believe you, sailor.
I mean, why would you want to have to clean out like a closet full of shit and piss, pardon my language, when you could just evacuate it over the edge?
Yeah, like like how like an outhouse, but it doesn't capture anything. It's an outhouse into the ocean,
straight out. Right.
Yeah, isn't that like something near the back of the ship?
I think that's just called the. I think that's
the
called
hull
the railing.
itself is.
Well, I'm just saying that the wind's going to push it forward.
But let's say you've got a really aggressive shite going on, and you're just squatting with your ass end over the head of the ship.
Yep.
How's that? How long? What did you have along to?
Then it falls. Then it'll be heavy. It'll stick together.
No, I mean like it takes you a while.
Yep. These strong legs. Do you see anyone around here who skips leg day? Look at them. Tree trunks on all of them.
I'm suddenly very, very worried.
How do you do it in the forest? Don't you have to squat?
Aye, but there isn't a concern about falling over.
Really? I would be very concerned about falling over while squatting over some ivy.
No, because you're not in a moving vessel that has wind spraying at you.
Well, hold on to the railing. I'll give you some pointers on that too, I guess. I thought it was just going to be floating in the ocean, apparently.
Maybe you need to show me your technique, because I'm feeling very concerned about this whole thing now.
You have haunches. You'll be fine. So we get used to sea life.
Yeah, so after a few days, you're eating prepared food by the captain. It's a lot of fruit. Don't want anybody to get scurvy out here, right?
Eat the fruit first. It goes bad fast.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why it seemed very rushed when your caravan arrived. It's like, oh god, they're finally here. Because technically, you guys were like 2 weeks late because of that troll situation. So, but regardless, after a few days, there's an upset. The tabaxi cook comes running up to the captain. She starts whispering to her about something going on downstairs before heading back down.
Anyone hear what she said?
Maybe.
I didn't. It seemed like something was wrong. Anyone want to check it out?
I have a 12 passive. Did I hear anything that she said?
She was super sneaky.
I have a 12 passive. If I could have heard it, I wouldn't have asked you.
Like maybe one of us should go down and like eavesdrop to see what's going on, and then if something bad is happening, you can call the rest of us. We'll be nearby.
Oh, I don't understand the secrecy, but sure, I'll go see what I can find out. Anyone want to come with me? I'll go offer up my my chef's utensils and see if I can lend a hand in the kitchen. Maybe just somebody's sick and they need some extra labor. So I'll quietly open and close the door and kind of creep down, trying to catch wind of what's going on before letting them know that I'm there. So I guess, like...
You should be able to go down the stairs.
Do I know which way they went once they went down the stairs, like straight through? Or do they take a left or a right? Oh, those are just those are just bedrooms.
So that's actually going up. Or I guess not up, it's back in the ship. Go down from the stairs in the middle. It should take you down.
There's stairs in the...
This door?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Oh, it's not pointing there.
Yeah,
There we go.
I see it. Okay, I see the Kalishtar. And she seems to be alone. Hi, shh, calm down. Calm down.
Not again. Same person?
It's okay. Did you hear... What were those two doing when they came through here?
Oh, she just she rushed up and then she rushed back down.
Oh, that's crazy. I think they need you up topside unless you're doing anything important here. They wanted to show you something.
Okay.
So we'll just try and get her out of here so she doesn't make any like crazy sounds when we open the door and blow our cover.
I am having the hardest time with my battle maps today. It's fine.
There we go.
I don't know how to get to that layer.
All right, Nogos. You want to come in this hallway? We'll see a lot of options here. I see one open door, two open doors, a couple open doors down there.
Are you kind of stealthy?
Yeah, I'm pretty stealthy.
I'm not super stealthy.
Well, I won't blame you if you try and fail. It's all right. We're just going to offer our help in the kitchen after all.
Right. Yeah, of course. Let's check out this door behind us first.
But let's try anyway. So I'm gonna roll stealth just to make it official that I'm trying to be stealthy.
I will also do that.
I'm gonna use my inspiration and get a reroll.
You're gonna reroll that?
Yeah, I am.
Pretty bad.
So at least it's a 13.
It's actually 7.
I rolled 2.
I don't know why.
Everybody else is gonna be stealthy. I'll be stealthy.
I'm gonna hang further back. I'm gonna try and be stealthy, but I'm not super stealthy, so I'm gonna try and stay far enough away that I don't give everyone else away.
Yeah, so in this back room here, you find the other people that have been hanging around with Cassandra.
I'll just see if they've seen anything unusual or heard anything strange over the past, let's say, 10 minutes.
I mean, I guess we heard a couple of curt screams a minute ago, but other than that, just kind of been hanging out.
Well, I'm sure everything's fine. Those are the incidents that we are investigating, though, so we'll let you know if we find anything. I'm sure nothing's wrong. And, just...
I sense no danger here.
Well, you wouldn't, because this isn't where the danger is. You have to go there to where the danger is to sense it. But never mind. Neither here nor there.
Did you see Cassandra out there, by the way?
Cassandra? I don't see Cassandra.
No?
Where is she?
I had her go back up the top side.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Hey, Grinwin.
Hey.
All right, just the same old folks from our first meeting place so far. I'm gonna keep going down this hall and see what's through this door. Oh, that's a kitchen area.
Yep. It looks like there's probably a pot still sitting on some cooktop.
Ooh, okay, I'll come stir it. So I'm kind of blending in now, right? This is sort of like stealth right in front of your nose. I'm meant to be stirring. I'm very good at scraping the pot, and I might need some salt. What do I find? Dang it. Nobody in here. All right. When I come back out here, I found a kitchen area, but where are my friends? I'm all alone. My gosh, this has been a setup for a whole time.
No, I'm right here. I was just...
Oh, okay.
Whew. My feet are very clunky on this hard wood surface, so I'm not very quiet, so I'm trying to give you some space.
Okay. Gotcha.
What'd you find in the kitchen?
Undersalted stew.
Oh, well, I hope you fix that. But also, she said down below. Maybe there's something further down. Did you see any stairs in there? Or did you see any stairs leading down any further anywhere else?
I'm going to check down here. Oh, I'm going to be real careful coming to this corner since there's somebody in there.
Yeah, so you'd recognize her as the surgeon.
Hi. The tiefling. Hello. I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Bernard, of course. I too have studied a bit of medicine, field medicine mostly, but if anything happens, you need an extra hand, let me know. Handy with a Band-Aid. Everything going okay?
Bernard, I think I can handle my job. Or do you actually need any assistance today?
No, I'm fine. It's just a big crew, but enjoy. I'm going to actually help out in the kitchen. Nice to meet you.
Well, doors open policy if you need some.
Okay, sounds good. I'll shut the door on my way out. Sorry to bother. Okay. No, I found the doctor in there, but no stairs.
Yeah.
What
No
What about that door right there?
What's that?
No-Go's
I said-
room. I can't really
Yeah.
tell what it was, but looks like more maybe like a craftsman type room.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's like a workshop.
Should we open up a new door? Seems like the ones we've explored so far don't have any stairs. Okay, sleeping quarters. Makes sense. We've seen this
hammock.
It
before.
would actually be the crew's quarters, I suppose.
This door seems to be locked.
Oh, really? You have what?
Oh, I have thieves' tools. Maybe I can unlock it.
All right, you want to give it a try?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Go
All
ahead.
right. Yeah.
I'll watch guard over here. I'll fake an injury if the doctor.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, an office in here.
Uh, 11.
It's not going to quite do it.
All right.
I knock on the other side of the door.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I rolled the wrong thing.
Hello? I say
There's
from
my-
the other side of the door you're trying to lockpick. Hello?
Click
Yes,
on the
I just
inside. Open the door. Hello.
I did unlock it there, too. Yeah, it just seems to be like some cook's storage room. It's got some fruit, veggies, and stuff.
Oh, hello.
Ah! Sorry.
Who's this?
She made eye contact with me again. That woman terrifies me.
That's the ship's surgeon. She goes,
Oh,
do you need any aid?
not at the moment.
Wonderful.
Sorry for disturbing you.
She just looks super bored, just sitting.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
All right, one door left. Have we gone in here yet?
Yeah, so
No.
you see
Cat lady.
the cook like back against this door with her hands like up against it, like rats.
Oh, do we have rats on the ship? That's not good.
Or rats you've been discovered.
Shit! Yeah, close the door.
Okay. I'll play
All
a
right.
game, you cat.
We can help you take care of some rats. That doesn't seem so
Good.
hard.
Would hope so. The captain said that she would send someone, but if you're here now, I mean,
Yes.
I don't
yeah.
like rats. says
We
the
were
cat.
sent.
You don't like? Okay, let's go. We'll get the rats.
Anything to help. Nobody else seems to want any help.
So she backs up from the door and she says, "Oh yeah, be my guest."
Okay.
Oh, big rats.
And rats. So
Oh,
these
your
are
rats are
actually,
much larger than ours.
Nice. Giant rats.
yeah, they're actually swarms of rats.
Oh, okay.
Where is she? She well selected.
Okay, so
It's just really
grease would be a good spell to cast in here, right? Separate the swarms.
I mean,
Well, because
honestly,
blood would make it hard to hit the rats, right?
Okay.
Grease them, then fireball. Burn them.
I got Tasha's
still
called
hidden?
Caustic
In
Brew.
the ship.
That's,
Am I
that's a
still
pretty.
hidden?
Just go ahead and roll your initiative and the initiative tracker. Yeah, as you guys walk in, you see the
Game
storage crates of food and whatnot. Almost every crate has a
Roll
hole in it.
Nope, there we go.
Games paused.
yeah, the game's paused so you don't move because everyone's frozen while you roll initiative.
Yeah, these rats just start kind of crawling out of the crates, looking to eat.
Am I still hidden or
No, you should be able to see
Correct.
so.
so like am I like I stealthed earlier back when we were in the first room, right? I never unstealthed, quote unquote. So question is, am I still stealthed?
Yeah, sure. Their focus seems to be on your friends, so
Yeah. Since I'm hanging back.
go ahead and roll your initiative, though.
Oh, I didn't already? Oh, I clicked the button.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, so we're just going after this, huh? Well, shit. So, anything other to say other than there's like 4 distinct swarms of rats? Like, do they seem to be doing anything?
Yeah, so they ate a lot of the food, and they have like stink lines coming off. Very
Okay.
They're stinky
Very
and they ate our
stinky.
food.
And they're ruining our food.
Those
Okay.
bastards.
I pull out a long boning knife that would be more suitable for probably like a hippogriff or something like that. It's way too long, but it does make an adequate shish kebab. I can probably get 4 or so rats along in a line if I swoop properly. So I'll go ahead and make an attack with my long boning knife. That's essentially a rapier. Why don't I see it? Do you see it, DM?
It didn't roll on the attack, no.
No, it didn't roll on the tab. The dice definitely rolled. That's weird. I'm going to try it one more time. Yet again, it didn't do it. I'm going to switch it to public.
No, it's probably messed up in the settings. You can try
That'll
to
work.
fix it quickly.
I don't see it. I'm on the rolls tab.
That wasn't on purpose.
Let's see. Yeah, let me try and edit and see if I can fix it up. What's it supposed to be? Like a scimitar or something?
It's supposed to be a rapier. It was a scimitar last session, but after the change around, it's not a rapier. Rogues don't get a scimitar.
Should be cool.
I agree. It should be.
Like it looks like it's set up properly. But let me just put a rapier in there.
Yeah, that'd probably work. Maybe it's just the customizing of the name or something like that that glitched out from week to week.
Please stand by for technical difficulties.
I mean, I have dice.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it if you want.
Just if we need to. Like, if you had a rapier and that works, though, I think that's probably better.
I'm like 2 seconds away from grabbing.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I see it. Rolling. It did the same thing, right? It just shows me a description of the rapier, but not the actual attack, even though it rolls.
Okay. Okay, well, maybe we should take a break, and I can do some technical stuff.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
well-
being weird. There.
Oh,
No, that's not it.
I
But
see it now.
Hold on. But theoretically, I can just roll R/ or whatever, 1d20. If I need to roll d20, so I can just do it that way. Just saying, if you don't want to take a break now, if you want to take a bio
I mean,
break,
we're at
that's
2
fine,
hours,
too.
so we can take a break.
Cool. All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. We'll come back and I'll start my turn when we get back.
Let's give it like
Yep.
20 minutes, just so I can really dig into it.
All
Okay.
right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
See all in a bit.
Hello.
Okay.
Is it time to bear? I think I gotta start playing more bear. I'm a bear. Exactly. My sanity.
Hey, Bellamy, you're not actually muted. You just turned off your cam. There we go.
I muted him on the stream. Oh, I bet that's what it is. I hope this is like our first session that seems to be working. So that's exciting. Is anybody at their computer right now?
Yep.
Will you roll a weapon attack for me?
Sure.
I have headphones on, so I can hear you. But
Word.
I'm
Nope.
like stepping away. I just ran back to my computer because do you need something?
Yeah, will you roll a weapon attack for me?
Roll a d20.
No, just click on an image of a weapon in your inventory.
Oh, an attack roll. Oh, it's not rolling for me.
Yeah. It did the bonus lightning
Wait,
attack.
I gotta go.
The other formula, but
Okay, go ahead.
not the main. But it rolled the physical dice or the physical digital dice. It's just not displaying it, which is odd.
Just my luck. Added in combat last minute. Doesn't even work.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I click your guys' stuff, it seems to work. It's just
Weird.
And I know technically a stream can still see us, at least here.
Yeah.
So that's fine. We're on clear.
Yeah, it's so weird that it's doing the description, but not the actual roll. But ability checks and stuff work as per normal. What about saving throws? Saving throws also work. It's just the attacks. What about spells? Spells also don't work. Is it because we're in copies of our sheet, maybe?
No, I updated the ownership, so it should be that. Got everything turned on.
That is peculiar.
you log out and log back in? Try it again.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
That's really fast.
Still loading.
Do you have a loading bar?
No, but it's got the spinning little wheel in my browser.
Yeah, hit stop loading and refresh. If it's the loading bar doesn't come up, it's not loading.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's loading.
At least the stream seems to be working today.
It's the game that's not.
I know, and it's really slow for me today. I have to blame my host after the session. Yes, for any viewers that may be watching right now in the future, this is pretty normal for us to have problems, unfortunately. But you can catch our recaps on the podcast. Planet of Oob, Attack of Opportunity. Go nuts. Apparently Amazon is pretty big for viewers right now. Still nothing, huh?
Nope.
But why?
Maybe try duplicating the character sheet again. Maybe it's an issue with that. I don't know. Or maybe re-upload the character sheet.
I guess I could turn off this module and we could just do it raw. But it's always a pain. So if I turn off the module, it's going to have to restart. I guess it's fine. If it makes it work, let's try it.
Nope. Not that module, at least.
It's going to have to restart the world.
Oh, okay.
Please stand by for technical difficulties. It's always the best time for a break is when you have problems.
Yeah. There we go.
Is it rolling okay?
Yep.
Fab. I guess I'll have to mess with that before our next session, see if I can't get it fixed. It's not the first time we've had a problem with that, but of course we had that huge update, so I'm sure it's bound to have some bugs still.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll fix the lag I've been having too. But I don't want a rat fight to take the entire session.
Yeah.
It does seem to be a little smoother. So yeah, maybe that module just screwed us up. That's cool. We'll do it the old-fashioned way.
Ollie, ollie, oxen free.
Hola.
It's still
Decided-
broken, but less broken now.
Yeah, I decided to turn off our easy rolls module and we'll just do it the old-fashioned way because at least it works.
All right, cool. Let me not delay any farther. I'll try and roll an attack and see how it goes.
I got one in the chat for you already. You just have to physically attack. Oh, that was good.
Ah!
Nice.
All right. Start out with a crit today. Got all those bad ones out of the way. Oh, that was me moving up forward 5 feet, obviously, to hit it with my 5-foot reach weapon. All right, so let's get crit damage going.
Yeah.
All right, that's not bad. So 17 damage with that hit. And I don't know if the type matters, but with the rapier, it's piercing.
Okay.
All right, I want to feel this fight out a little bit. I'm not going to go too ham right now. I don't even have really a great bonus action to do, so I'm just going to maneuver a little bit to make some room for anyone coming in through the doorway, kind of scoping out things, and that's it for my turn. I'll int it. There you go.
Awesome. Yeah, you can your first slash down and kill a handful of rats.
They're on top of me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they swarm you. We'll try it.
Let's see how this AC-20 works.
Punch. Doesn't work very well at all. They're just biting at your armor.
Well, that's good.
Where'd our heroes go? Ooh, that's a 21 to hit. Bernard.
Oh, on me. Yeah, that hits. Ooh, strong fucking rats.
So, go ahead and a little damage, but make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's ability check shit.
It's the same thing.
No, well, it's not
When you
always
hit-
actually, but it's a different button on my on the sheet.
No, you go to the HUD and you go and you click it, and then you. It
So I
asks if you
failed
want a
that.
saving throw or ability check.
Oh, that's not how it works for mine. If I click one versus the other, but anyway, I failed.
Make sure your rolls are back to public is fine for these. Only
Oh,
private
yeah.
rolls I need you guys
I
to do
gotcha.
is like your death saves.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Those are fine. What'd you roll? I can't say it.
a 4.
Oh.
Like I said, I failed.
Okay. So you are diseased. You take 8 piercing damage, and you're probably a little frightened for roleplay.
Okay. 8 piercing. What? Any other effects?
Yeah, you're diseased, which means
What is that?
you cannot regain hit points except by magical means.
Ooh.
All right. Only magical hit points can I get. Got it.
So, like, not a health potion, but lay on hands?
Health potions are magical.
Health potions are magical.
So what is non-magical healing?
You're
Other than how Hacksaw worked.
Well, like short rests. I don't know how long I'm going to be diseased, but short rests and long rests seem like non-magical healing.
Yeah.
I guess that explains the next part of this. Every 24 hours that you're not cured, like cured disease or something, that's
Yeah, then he's lesser restoration or something like that.
yeah. Every 24 hours, your maximum hit points goes down by 1d6.
Okay, yep, that explains it. So this is not clear on a short or long rest.
Kill him fast.
Not that I even know that right now.
Yeah, you just feel sick as they swarm and bite your skin. No-Ghost, your camera's still off, and Fred will
Oh,
take your
sorry.
turn. You see your friend kind of panic as he's being bit by rats. The other one seems fine.
All right. This does not look good to me. I'm going to cast Bless on my friends. If only I had been before you. Okay, so I cast Bless on all 3 of my companions, not on myself. So everybody now gets a D4 on every attack and saving throw. Sorry I missed you last round. And I think I may not have a bonus action to use right now. All right.
Did you say that it was on everybody but you?
Yes. So Bellamy,
okay.
you have it. You have it, No Ghost, and Bernard has it. So everybody's blessed, and I have no bonus action right now that I think I can do. I'm just gonna get out of the way a little bit and be a bit of a target, I guess. Okay, that'll be my turn. Let me move myself forward.
I'm going to move there, and then I'm going to do Sword Burst. Nice.
That saves, huh?
Mm-hmm. They're probably going to pass because they're rats, and I imagine they have pretty good decks. But force damage is one of those fun things, right?
It's also going to hit Bernard as well.
Yeah, but he's got like a 4+ in dex. He should be okay. But I wanted to hit the rats on him primarily.
Was this a dex save for me?
Yeah, DC 14 dex.
Let's see how it goes.
Plus your D4.
Well blessed.
Sure.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah, so you take no damage.
Just a 27.
Looks like I have one save.
It was a good move. That time we spent together in the water, you really got to know me.
How much do I take?
6 force damage.
Worse.
And are they...
So
Yeah.
I'll say the
Succeed
one that
or-
saved would be the one that was swarming you before.
Okay. So that is a full action cantrip. Do I have a bonus action spell? I don't think I do.
Healing or Misty Step.
Or Expeditious Retreat.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
All right. Bellamy,
Uh,
you are stealthed, hidden.
I'm gonna walk up like 15 feet, right? And then I notice everybody is like fighting these rats, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna take out my the light crossbow I recently just got, right? And I'm gonna take a shot with it against the rat, this one, the badly injured one. I have advantage because I'm hidden, yes? Or do I not have advantage?
Is that what hidden does?
You should. Yeah, you have advantage on any attacker that doesn't see you. So if you're hidden, you have advantage for that.
Yeah.
Go nuts.
Okay, so I have advantage. Does that hit? I assume it does, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
And I will deal damage. And then I will deal sneak attack damage. Because I had advantage on a range attack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and then use my bonus action, cunning action, to I'm gonna use a bonus action to hide using my cunning action. And I roll stealth. And that will be my turn. I don't know.
No, that's good. Yeah, your bolt pierces one of the rats in that very small swarm.
That's it for me.
I guess it makes sense that these rats are going after the seafood.
Seafood.
They are rats on a ship, right?
Oh, yeah. He is not going to pierce your armor. This dude's going to try and do the same thing. He's fairly weak at this point. That's a 20.
Meets it.
Yay! Me, not so much for you. Alright.
Okay. So I have to do a con check, you said?
Yes.
Or a con save, I mean.
It's a con save. Yeah.
Wait, does Bless work on saving throws?
Yes.
Alrighty. 1d4 on a bonus.
Oh no.
Oof!
Wow.
2 crits.
That is rough.
Alrighty, well, here's the crit roll for failure.
Yeah,
Oh, it's not a 1. Okay, I'm
You're doing
fine.
a saving throw. You're not attacking. So.
Oh,
But
I thought it
you
was
are-
anytime you rolled a crit 1.
You are also diseased,
Yeah.
and you take 1 piercing damage.
Oh, nice.
We'll find our remedy in the sea, my friend.
Just dive in.
All right, so I'll start with these. Is there a difference in how hurt some of these are? I know at least I attacked a group and landed. Which ones
Yeah.
are hurt the most?
You should be able to hover over and see, right?
Oh, I can see. Near death, unharmed, barely injured. All right, so I'll reach over trying to finish off the ones that are near death, reaching that same blade out again. Okay. Hopefully I'll have bonus actions. Attacking. Nice rollback. 18. I've got an ally within 5 feet, so I'll get damage and sneak attack. find out where that feature is. Sneak
Good
attack.
roll.
All right, and then +1. All right, so 11 slashing on that group.
That one will do it, though.
All right. Can my shield be used as an improvised weapon, as like a club or something? Since I'm holding it in my hand. So I'm going to smash down, kind of using the width of the shield to like pancake as many of these rats into the floor as I can. Since it's kind of a bludgeoning tool, I'll just assume a 1d4 kind of thing.
1d4.
It's still going to be the same attack, so I'm just going to hijack this attack button that's already here. 13 to hit.
Yes.
All right.
You got still
don't need it, but that's helpful anyway. Damage type would be a d4 plus 5 for my dex, so 9 bludgeoning as I smash my shield and make rat paste out of some of them underneath my feet.
Yeah, between all of your attacks that you guys have been doing, except for the force ones, they just seem to kind of get around the stabs and the squishes. It's a swarm.
Right. So these have not been as effective, but the force was better?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to stay still lest I draw any more ire from these things. That's it for me.
Alrighty. This one is going to attack Nodos. Swarm will swarm. It's not going to pierce. This one will go for a third arm.
No, don't do it.
Oh, yeah, that's super bad.
Yay!
Cool. Brendwin, you are up.
I mean, I knew I would succeed
All
in
right.
that battle.
I've got Bless going on. I want to make sure that stays. But I noticed that it doesn't seem, some of the piercing and slashing doesn't seem as effective, so I'm going to send a guiding, no, not a guiding bolt. A sacred flame at this group that is injured. That's a dex save.
Alrighty. Go. 2 dex save. 2. I got 15.
Meets it, beats it.
Yay!
Good try.
So sorry about that. I've got a different idea next time. I'm going to stay where I am and just kind of try to be, not too noticeable to keep my bless going.
Yeah,
And
that's
that'll be
fine.
my turn.
Yeah, the rats seem pretty preoccupied.
Yeah. We're making ourselves an easy feast over here.
Maybe I'll move slightly closer.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna blast lightning at my feet.
no.
It will be a disadvantage, though, because you are in melee.
Oh, right. That's why I've got bless.
Yeah, 14 will hit.
Oh, nice. Didn't take much.
Nope.
A 5 for a hit.
So that's a total of 13 damage.
Lightning damage.
Mm-hmm.
Your lightning
Roast rat.
forms
Good move.
between half of the group. The smell of rat fur fills the air.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this badly injured one, I'm gonna look to finish it off. Right? I'm gonna take out my
Don't miss.
the light crossbow, and I'm gonna go walk over here, take aim, and I'm gonna place a crossbow right on Grenduin's shoulder, right as I aim, and I'm gonna shoot with advantage, I am hidden, yes?
Yeah.
Alright. I get a 1d4 bonus from Bryce. Advantage.
All right.
23.
Definitely hits.
And the damage.
Ooh, the 3 was the first one. That advantage helped.
Yeah. Ooh, max damage.
Oh, yeah.
Let's sneak attack
Nice.
damage. As I deal 15 damage to this badly injured rat. Damn. Well, it's almost dead.
Yeah, a few more of them are wriggling around his armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna move down, and I think I'm gonna do what I've been doing, and bonus action hide. And that will be my turn. Thank you.
Alright. So this rat is, these few rats are left are just going to join the other swarm. So I'll do that. And just heal this one up a little bit.
All right, No Ghost. Next turn, you just meld into me and give me some hit points.
Call that swarm tactics. Totally made it up. Stop my
I'll absorb you into my Vidalcan body.
How about you become armor for me? I'll just wear you like a scarf.
That's against my culture.
Be a backpack.
Thou shalt not be a backpack was like testament number 2.
I'm probably like half the size of you, though, right? How tall are you?
Oh, like 6'4" or something. I'm like 6'4",
I'm
170.
You're like 14 inches taller than me.
Basketball player and a jockey.
Yeah, but a jockey wearing power armor.
Right. Like, yeah.
So what does Bernard want to do?
Oh, it's my turn already? My bad. All right. Well, I've got an injured group right around my feet. I'm just going to take a little step back to create a little room. What's the token they're on? That's just like a barrel or something, right? It's not like another thing underneath them. Yeah.
Well, it was
Right.
you, but it's where you were.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. It's like the ghost image of it. So I'll strike out with my blade, knowing it's not as effective as these magic users, but doing it anyway. Seeming like a good strike. That's 9 slashing against this group of rats. Plus, I get that D6 for sneak attack with my buddy next to me for another one. I'm having to learn how to sneak attack for sure. It's 2 1s in a row.
Yeah, you should get some help from Bellamy.
Well, if you can't do it nice, my mom always said, do it twice. So I will action surge and make another attack with that boning knife. All right, 20 to hit. More half damage coming strong. That's
Nice.
10 down to 5 for this badly injured rat right there. And last but not least, I'll try and smash it with my shield again with my bonus action, 2-handed weapon attack. You know what? Actually, no, I'm going to strike that. Oh, yeah, my improvised weapons are actually finesse. So I think that rules that I can 2-weapon fight with them.
I think it has to be light, right? Finesse is just...
Well, it says anything I use is finesse for improvised weapons, but not necessarily light. So then it comes down to which weapon is my shield improvising for, and is that weapon a light weapon?
I wouldn't say a shield would be very light.
Okay, then no bonus action instead. We'll see how you rule this one, DM. I will second wind myself, and you can tell me if that heals me or not. Seeing that I'm not getting magical healing.
I don't think it would.
Then I failed to give myself 13 hit points on a max healing roll. Oh no, I can't even heal myself. Get me out of here. I suppose that's my turn.
Let's see. Second wind being magical. It's not magical. It's just your
No,
mental
I don't think it's
fortitude
magical.
to carry
It says my
on.
my fitness or my stamina or something. So
What else can I roll against you?
no, I think it's all right.
Okay.
But that's I'm a marshal that can't get magical healing. I don't think a marshal without spell slots would be able to magically heal himself. That's it from my turn. And no, you're right about the shield. I think even I said the shield is like a club, and the club I don't think is a light weapon. So I got to find something else if I want to use that.
Well, we'll see if we can pierce some armor on my turn, huh?
All right.
I guess. Huh? No Ghost does not get pierced. 18 against Bernard.
Yeah, that just gets through.
Alrighty.
Can't poison me again. I'm already diseased.
Poison this.
You're poisoned now?
So that is
Poison a poisoner twice.
5 piercing damage.
Yes, that hits. And
Dig
I
in.
It
take
could also be a paralytic poison.
Ooh, that's going to be tough to get back.
Alright, Grenduin.
All right. Things are looking grim for my friends, so I'm going to get a little closer to the fray. And you know what? We just used to smash these guys to death, so she's just gonna do a big like fist smash down on these rats that are swarming over here, the ones that are near death.
I thought you were a friend of nature.
Well, you know, you're looking really awful, so I'm afraid of you first.
All right. Just saying. You made it sound like it's something you did all the time.
All right, 23.
Definitely. It's
5 damage. All right, and I'll stay here to kind of give them a little relief from these guys. And how are they looking? I'm just gonna assess real quick.
How you guys looking?
I'm just fine. They
I'm diseased, Gremlin. Look at me, I'm diseased.
Yeah, he's got some. They both have some deep bite marks that just aren't healing over.
And they're getting a bit pussy.
I've always heard that when you're a sailor and you visit a port town, you come away diseased. I just thought it was an old wives' tale.
I thought it had to happen in a port, not in the open water.
I don't know how the timing works, but I'm diseased, my friend.
I'm not feeling so hot either.
Like an old crusty sailor.
How's your dex?
Hey, that's none of your business.
Oh, you know, not great at all.
Not great? Okay. Sorry, then. This seems to be highly effective against...
Yay, friendly saving throws.
Yeah.
Dude, I crit my saving throw again.
Nice!
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, so they take 3 damage. Not a lot, but hey, it's...
Okay, that will kill one of the swarms. The other makes his save, or their save.
All right, how much damage do I take?
None. According to the template, I was able to move it so you don't take any damage.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
But
if you want to take the damage...
No, thanks.
Oh, actually, yeah, hang on. Does it say centered on me? It is a self-radius, yep. So you take 3 damage.
3, all right.
Sorry.
Actually, you would have to move down if you want to hit both the rats, so...
Oh, okay, so I moved.
Yeah. So,
I do my thing. Grenduin is good. Okay.
I rolled my saving throw for Constitution, by the way. I saved.
Nice. I don't remember hitting you, but nice.
For Bless, yeah. Concentration.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't have needed that because you weren't actually in the damage radius.
Right.
Because I had to
you
move
didn't hit
down.
me?
No, I did not hit
You
you. So you can heal that +3.
Oh, okay. Sweet.
I feel like a swarm should move with you.
They're not mounted though.
Yeah. But if I move down to catch them, right?
I don't know. It's a weird one, but it doesn't
We
necessarily
always
say
Google
they
it.
do. So it's fine. It's not like it's a tough fight.
Yeah.
I saged my two disease.
What do you mean? I'm diseased.
Look at my hands. They're gone.
All right. So I'm gonna just step up one more time, right? You know, maybe this time. I'll join you guys. I'll go over here, right? You know, all the rats are looking this direction.
Oops, sorry.
Not paying attention. When I can run up behind them and swipe a bunch of rats with my dagger. I'm actually gonna use Booming Blade. Alright. So let me attack with the dagger first. I have 1d4 from plus advantage. Ooh, almost net 20. Six plus sneak attack. 10 damage. And then I will bonus action disengage to walk back.
Okay.
And close the door. So I can't see anything. If it,
You find a hard time to really stab the rats, but you do get a few.
that's all that matters. So just let me know if they move that for me to trigger booming blade damage, because I closed the door, so I can't see anything.
You just hear screaming from the other side of the door.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. Do you end your turn?
Yes.
Ready, Bernard.
All right. I'm going to try this one. I'm going to pick up one of these dead rats, and I'm going to try and smash the other rats with it. I want to see how you're going to rule that one.
Definitely a 1d4.
Is there a chance I can use their their disease effect? You know what? They're not going to live long enough to get a chance to heal. No, I'm just going to use my knife. But then...
Yeah, but you can do your 2d6. I explode them out.
Right. But yeah, that just maxes the damage out. 14 to hit.
Yes.
And you get the
Nice. And the sneak
Plus.
attack. 9 slashing plus a 1-3 sneak attack rolls that are all 1 in a row. That's amazing.
Hey, you just could be like, yo, Bellamy, how do you sneak? Teach me to sneak better.
It doesn't have to work like that. So 10
Well-
damage from that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. That's probably it. I don't want to move. They'll bite me.
You do some real good hacking and slashing.
Oh,
They
semi-good.
really want. They got a taste for triton. They want some more.
They like seafood now.
But they don't get any. Sorry, my babies.
they are rats that live on a ship.
They're just so used to fruit and vegetables. It's disgusting. They need some seafood. All right, Granduin.
All right, I'm gonna punch him again. You stupid rats! You get out of here! Stop poisoning my friends.
Headbutt them.
Oh.
No.
All right. Don't
Crit
forget
fail
your
roll.
Yeah.
Ooh, clear.
That was close. That was worrisome. All right, well,
But you could possibly
slip
hit
in
them
some of
if
the
you
guts.
less.
I go to hit them. I slip in the guts. They're too low. I can't get it. Oh, it's gotten very complicated. I will hold my position and flank my friends and keep them, as far out of danger as possible. And that'll be my turn.
Well, let's get rid of this template. What the
I
frick?
feel like we're just adding templates.
How am I?
Is this an early April Fool's joke?
Okay. We're gonna lightning lure.
Another
Holy.
template.
No,
Another template.
It's not. It's just because it's a 15-foot radius or range that I can use this. It's a single target, so I'm targeting the mouse.
Does this just hit?
It's a strength saving throw.
Right, but it's within 5 feet of you.
Lightning lure?
Yeah,
I thought it was a spell attack or something.
it is. It's a melee spell.
Yeah.
He fails, so go ahead and roll your damage. I say he, as if there's not 14 more rats.
Yeah, but it's D8 damage, so it's better against single targets, and it's lightning, so they take the full amount.
Did you ever roll an attack? I didn't see it.
It doesn't
I
need
rolled a
to.
save.
It's saving throw.
Oh, I see.
It auto hits, right?
Yeah, no. Well, it's a strength saving throw. Yeah. On a failure, nothing happens.
Basically, yeah.
I think it, like, if you do it in melee, I feel like it just hits.
Yeah,
Because it says it rolls up to 10 feet towards you. And then,
yeah.
if it's within 5 feet of you, it takes like.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'd imagine it's like.
So it's kind of like magic missile. It just hits if you're within 5 feet.
Yeah,
No.
I
I imagine it has to be like you guys know the. Have you guys seen? Kingsman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
You guys
it's a
know
fantastic movie.
the second movie where they're in
A
America.
not so good movie.
The one where. And the
Oh,
guy
he's got
has
his
a whip.
electric whip. Yeah.
Yes. So the strength is. So I'd imagine the strength saving throw is like breaking free of it before you get electrocuted.
Okay.
Right?
I think it's the or here. It's you must succeed, or
Or
you
be
can
told.
hold up
Right.
and then take
Yeah.
damage.
You can also assume that on a cantrip, there's always a condition where nothing
Yeah.
bad happens to the
That's
enemy.
why I rolled it anyways, because like
Right.
it's gotta be. So yeah, it's 1d8. Savers suck. You might pull closer.
All right.
Cool, Bellamy.
You know, you guys clearly need some help, right? So
Definitely. They're
I'm
swinging.
gonna,
What would we do without you in that other room, Bellamy?
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door.
You're the one who's
right?
cowering in the other room.
He peeks in. Hey,
Cowering.
dead?
I'm just,
The rest of
I've
them,
done
give
damage.
them
I don't know where
You're
that
not
came
diseased.
from. I attempt to be sneaky.
You're doing a good job. Barely noticed you.
Oh,
Even though he rolled a 2 on the die, he still got a 10.
Let's see.
He is sneaky.
Pass it.
Yes,
You are
plus
not
bless.
sneaky this time. They notice the door opening.
oh, well.
Did you add your D4?
Yeah. Add your
No,
extra D4.
it doesn't work like that for Bless. Bless is only attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh,
Ability
that
check
wasn't an
guidance.
attack roll.
No, that was
He was doing his
Oh.
bonus action and stuff.
well, I'll just shoot him. I don't need advantage.
It's true, you probably don't. But you might. Ah, you're
Possible.
good. Yeah, not bad.
Alright, since he's next to some incapacitated allies. Alright, that's 11 damage. I close the door.
Boop bop beep.
I have my turn. Right.
Okay.
So look. These guys, right? Like people are coming in. I'm like, hold on, we're having a battle right now. Open the door, shoot the sparrow in, close the door.
I could believe that. Some random crewmates be like, hey, we're here to exterminate some rats. Like, oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah, open the door, check a little bit. I'm like, yeah, we're almost done. Shoot an arrow in. That's
Cool.
it for me.
Bernard.
I just found out something amazing.
Awesome.
Clubs are light weapons.
Super.
Nice.
But I'm just gonna drop to my knees and let like the knife drop out of my hands too. And I'm still gonna pick up one of the dead rats and try and just bash whatever last remaining rats are running around in this circle. As like my veins are turning green, I'm coughing up phlegm that doesn't taste very good. Yeah, I'm gonna make a normal attack because that'll be the same. All right.
Describe yourself being more injured than you actually are.
Maybe I'm just begging for healing. 7 damage, except I'm going to use my bonus action to explode this rat onto the other rat, so I'll do the extra, or the max on the D4. So it's 9 bludgeoning damage.
All right, so there was like one really large swarm of rat creature left, and you just smack it in the face, and they both explode in rat blood. It's disgusting. Be ashamed of yourself, honestly.
Just gonna flick the goo off of my hand and look up and be like, I think I need to go see that tiefling I pissed off before.
I'll give him 5 points of healing for my lay on hands.
I'm not going to be the first sailor that goes to that doctor saying, I got a funny feeling I've got a disease.
I'll go first.
Give me the penicillin, doc.
But I will take 1 point of your lay on hands because that's magical healing, right? So that'll remove that sort of.
The lay on hands should.
Oh, does that remove disease?
Poison.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought I had something that did something extra. Oh wait, cure a disease or neutralize a poison. Yes, it does.
Or neutralize
Perfect.
poison.
Yeah,
Give me some of that shit, and that way I don't have to talk to that tiefling.
I'm giving you both.
Gary. I need 1.
My poor
Literally, I
tiefling.
need 1.
I was so
All right, you
excited.
get 1.
I'm missing 13, but you can give me whatever you want.
I gave you 5.
Okay, thank you. I should have saved that second win.
And I could probably give you a few more.
No, I mean, I'm all right. I'm sure we'll rest and
Yeah, go ahead and take long rests. She healed your diseases with lay on hands. Cool.
nice.
Oh, you guys need long rest? I use 0 resources. All right.
Oh, I also noticed, Bellamy, I didn't want to interrupt the fight, but you don't have any bolts on your inventory, so you might want to look into that.
Oh, I don't?
You
Hey,
just have
no,
bolts
No, I
and
have a
arrows.
quiver.
Yeah,
Wait,
arrows.
This next fight, let's make sure and keep running behind June. Wherever he's at, wherever Bellamy's at, we're going to keep running behind him.
Look, just because I know how to fight efficiently, all right, doesn't mean that I'm not participating.
I know.
okay?
Wherever you are is the most efficient place, so that's where we're all going to be.
I mean, if any of
Let's
you have
open
extra
these doors,
bolts, don't. Yeah, you open the door and there's horses in there eating some hay, drinking water.
Oh, I want to
Hey,
pet
hey.
horses.
Horses
I
on the
pet the
boat?
horses too.
All right.
I pet the horses.
I pet them too.
I'm going to stay in front of the horses. I'm not getting behind any of them. I've seen
All the horses are just normal, like, yay. And then you pet one.
Good horsey. I noticed you guys didn't help out against those rats. Not heroic horses.
No, of course not. These are
Um,
riding horses.
I want to take a couple of minutes to try and separate contaminated food from not contaminated food. I get the impression that anything these rats might have bitten that other people eat, they might get disease from. Maybe we should do something about that.
Maybe you
I have something
find
for
it.
that. I have
detect poison and disease I can cast.
Oh, nice.
I'll cast that.
Is it an
I got
aura?
a 30-foot radius.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's an
Dude,
aura.
that's
I'm gonna
perfect.
be in the middle, but I'll be there.
Yeah, so all of this food is very contaminated.
Oh, all of it.
Yeah.
If only you had purify food and drink.
What about the
I think I
horses? So we could always eat the horses.
Wait, I do have here. I have purify food and drink.
Is it
Who has
prepared?
It is prepared.
Oh, perfect. We just saved the ship.
You did. Yay!
All right, so we'll just stack the food around her, right? We'll create an aura
Yeah.
of rotten food around her.
And obviously, it takes some time, but yeah, you find all the disease, you flush it out.
Way to go, Renwin. Came
How
prepared,
powerful.
literally.
You are doing it.
Well, I just like to make sure everyone's safe and well taken care of.
Because of you, we won't have to eat the horses.
Oh, that is a disturbing and relieving thought, I guess. Anyway, good fighting. You two did a great job, and you too, Bellamy. That was those rats were much more powerful than I thought.
Oh, they're
Couldn't
terrible.
hit them.
But yeah, everything I did felt half as useful as it normally is. The fuckers were everywhere.
I look over at Bellamy, I open my mask, and I just kind of have a disappointed look on my face. Like, really, guy?
But
Opening and closing the door, firing a single arrow. Come on, you're clearly magical. Like, why don't you use your spells, bro?
well,
I look at
speaking
it and
of,
say,
your thunder is amazing.
rats?
Thunder.
Or your lightning, sorry, the other one. Yeah, the one that shot
Yeah.
between all the rats, fried them all up and made them flip upside down. And you too. What'd you shoot that radiant light thing? Pretty
That
helpful.
bounced off of them. Yeah. They
Magic.
saved it, though. They didn't take any damage from it.
No, they didn't.
Yes, my mother didn't do any psychedelic drugs when she was pregnant with me, so I didn't get any of those powers. But I'm sure you're grateful yours did.
You know, I imagine mine probably did. It's sort of communal to take psychedelic mushrooms. We eat them all the time, but I think we've grown a resistance to them.
Yeah, it's just how it works. The more
Magic
drugs you do, the
technically
more magic you
isn't
get.
magic, though. It's like little devices that do things, right? So the lightning is like some sort of a capacitor bank on my arms. The
Looks
force
like
damage
magic to
is
me.
probably me just stomping really hard. Just like pure force just comes from my boots.
You can't ask too many questions because then you have to figure out where like the refinement of all the heavy metals is coming from. Like, why would they even invest in that if no one else does it? It just works. It is magic.
Yeah, shortly
like
after
magnetism.
this purification of rats, one of the crew members kind of comes in. He's like wide-eyed, looking at all the blood. He's like, "Oh, you guys should go report to the captain. Just let her know what happened." Cass, he takes out a little mop bucket and just starts mopping away.
Just so you know, all of this was diseased, and then she cured it all, and now it's good. Unfortunately, like you did it so fast, no one even knows how awesome you are from doing it. They're just gonna be like, "Great, our food's still good."
She's like,
Oh, that's a I should have just left it for a while so we could have had evidence.
Yeah, lesson for next time. Might have been able to extort some money or something.
And maybe they'll give us a little scratch anyway.
Well, the chef was here and she was terrified. She saw the rats, right? And she told the captain she saw the rats.
yeah.
And she saw us come in.
Assumptions.
So she would have seen them in the food and the stink lines coming off of them.
Yeah.
She definitely caught the stink lines. I feel like she pointed that out.
But I feel like somebody like intimate with food and would understand that any kind of rodent near food is like capital B bad.
True.
Mm.
Just standards wise.
Yeah. So I feel like if we get her to like vouch for us and all the dead rats and whatever, I think that they would understand. Yeah, we purified that food. It's safe and healthy to eat now.
Well, go ahead, Grinwin. Do you want to take the good news to the captain? You did all the purifying, and you're a good talker anyway.
Well, all right, but I think we all did a big part in that, and I think we should all get a bit of credit. So, if you want to come with me, that would be good, but I don't mind doing the talking.
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
All right.
Faster, faster.
This way.
We're here. We're alive.
So Captain.
Hello, Navigator.
We have some good news and some bad news, and then some good news again. What do you want to hear first?
I prefer good news on my ship at all times. What exactly happened? Just start from the beginning.
Oh, okay. Well, from the beginning. You had quite an infestation of some rats down there, and these rats were carrying quite some serious diseases. My compatriots and I went down to investigate it. We saw your chef and told her we'd take care of it. And my companions and I laid waste to those rats, but not before getting some bites. And a couple of my friends got diseased here. Well,
Wow. She's in awe almost. She looks at you all. We could have taken care of those rats. You guys didn't have to put yourself in harm's way. But I do appreciate that you did take care of them for us.
Well, I also wanted to point out that a lot of the food had been spoiled by the rats, but I was able to detect it. I have some skills in that department, and I was able to do some rituals from Sylvanus and purify all the food again, so our food actually did not all get ruined, so that's the best news.
That's fantastic news. It sounds like our food would have been destroyed if you didn't do what you did. I don't really have a reward for you, but I can say that we won't have to stop halfway through to restock. We can get to the capital much faster. Isn't that great?
Ooh, well, that is very nice.
Yeah.
That is good. We were just talking about the urgency of the Civil War and needing to get to these things fast, so that's great.
Ah, right.
And
Yes.
if you come into some spoils while we're on the ship, maybe split it amongst us all.
Well, I can tell you, and you guys, it's been a few days, right? You start noticing that the clouds have turned into storm clouds and getting a lot closer to the ship. I'd probably at least advise you to stay under the decks for a while if it gets more bad.
How much worse do you expect it to get?
Well, I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with anything, but don't worry. She's gotten through worse. Both sirens lament. What is it? I'm so sorry. The Whispering Gale. There it is. Third time's a charm. The old Whispering Gale has been through worse.
All right.
Oh, well, of course you're a seasoned captain. We trust you.
All the same, I'll keep an eye out for any of those creepy, storms that are extra bad. Those really creeped us out last time. So I'll spend some time up in the crow's nest or whatever, and just watch the nature of everything around us.
Wonderful. Well, I appreciate all your hard work.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry, we don't ask for payment.
Okay, bye.
Because we're polite, we're from.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Bye.
What are you guys gonna do?
I'm gonna go tell the other people from our crew, like Seraph and Thorn, about our crazy little adventure.
They're just like sprawled out on the deck, like I'm so bored. She starts doing a little diddly about your little rat killing. There's no words to it, but it's a nice little song.
I'll try and encourage other people to get up and dance to it too, and I'll dance to it.
Okay, sure. Let's go with that. So, the crew members that are walking around and the other caravan people, everybody does start dancing. Everybody's having a real good time. When suddenly...
When suddenly what?
We all die?
Oh,
Well,
You did say we got a long rest after we left that place, right?
Yeah.
this is it's been a couple days, and the storm's kind of getting worse and worse. But a huge blue-colored dragon comes and flies out of the sky and lands on the center of the ship here.
Well, that's good, right?
Is it?
We like blue dragons.
I don't know. Maybe. They might be mad at us for stopping their slave trade.
You hear the captain yell out and be like, "Everybody take cover! It's a big one!" And then it lands on the ship and it creaks real loud and kind of moans back and forth a little bit. And the dragon rises to its max extent. It's easily 20, 30 feet tall. Wings spread out. Goes, "Oh, what do we have here? Seems we have the most unlucky lot of the ocean." Kind of takes a peek out over at everybody.
Does he have a swim speed?
Maybe.
Because I can talk to creatures with a swim speed.
You can do it anyways. You can understand what he's saying to everybody.
Yeah, but like, if I can, I don't know, telepathically be like, "Yo, dude, what the fuck?" He might be amused and not kill us.
Certainly try if you want to go.
Should we powwow this strategy at all? You're just gonna wing it? Good luck, buddy.
I guess.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, I think we should talk to the dragon. Find out if we can calm him down.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Well, hello. It's quite an honor to meet one of your kind here on the open ocean. I never expected such a thing. You are quite majestic. I am proud to be able to be in your presence. May I ask why you have deigned to bring such majesty upon us?
She basically completely ignores you. Goes, "You see here," she seems to be directed towards the captain in the back, "this territory I am claiming for my own, over the proud might of the royalty of the storm dragons." And she flaps her wings back and goes up into the sky and charges an attack to shoot lightning towards the ship.
Wait. We have granted you a great sacrifice.
I feel like I know where this is going.
It's just below decks. Many, many sacrifices were just made in your name. Would you not at least let us present it to you before you honor us with our death?
She hesitates for a moment.
I run downstairs and collect all the rats we just killed and bring them right back up to the deck.
She doesn't even humor you. She straight up shoots a lightning stream that's as large as the ship across the
It's so many.
land here.
There's got to be hundreds.
Captain, what do we do?
The captain looks in awe at the front of the ship. When another suddenly... Those are the sounds of transformation.
Is that another dragon?
Yeah, so
The captain just transformed.
Oh.
No, so
Great
the
lava
cat-
dragon, we honor you with this great sacrifice.
Just
The other
got
one's
40
at the
rats just in your arms.
moment.
4 of them are exploded, but
Yeah, the cat jumps in the way of this lightning beam and drops and then transforms into this great red dragon.
It was the cat.
And then Eris jumps on the back of the dragon and pulls out this big ass red colored lance and aims it at the blue dragon. And they fly up for a battle.
Ooh.
And as you're observing out of the sky, 3 other dragon riders fly down and they also attack this storm
Is it a
dragon.
white and a black one? Are they all fighting?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so you guys just observe this massive fight of lava breath and lightning breath going back and forth. These other riders, they're all riding red armored dragon-like creatures, much smaller. Until finally, our storm dragon is thrown down to the deck of the ship and just barely hanging on to life. The lava dragon landing on top of it. It's actually, we'll do this. She is going to be smashed through the top of the deck here and end up below. That's when Eris hops off. Okay, enough of a show. I hope you all saw what you came here for. We're going to continue our journey, and this dragon is now a prisoner of war, if you will. So, I hope you all had fun here today.
Anything we
But
can
that is
help with?
not
What's that?
what I expected the day to end.
Wow.
Okay.
Looks like you have everything under
She does
control.
a
But,
bow.
yeah, I'll clap. Is there anything we can do to help? Perhaps even some carpentry to fix the broken parts of the ship?
She kind of shrugs off. She's like, yeah, whatever you want to do, go nuts.
Oh.
But I am going to have to ban the cargo hold from the crew, so there is that.
Is your companion Neltharian?
Oh, no. No, this is Kindle. Or I guess
Oh,
that's
Kindle.
Kindle down there. Bill's merely
And
an
who is-
adult dragon. He hasn't been on this world nearly as long as the great Neltharion.
well, if you're planning on banning the cargo hold, can we help carry some of the food out so that we can still use it?
The crew's already on it.
Okay.
Seems like the captain just nods as she was in on it from the beginning. The crew's been moving crates around downstairs.
All right. Well, since everyone's so preoccupied, as I repair there's a hole in the deck of the ship, right?
Oh yeah, massive.
When it gets repaired, I want to install a hidden trap door, like Dr. Evil style, that with a button or a latch. I can definitely get Nogo's help on this with like a latch that we can open that will drop somebody down into it.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that much harder if we're putting it all back together. It's basically just a couple of little latches, right?
It was basically a large door as it was anyways.
Right. So now instead of where that door is, just outside of that door, another little door that looks just flush, that if we need to, we can lure somebody onto that spot and drop them. I don't know if it'll be useful, but I know we can do it now because nobody's watching and we have the expertise.
Yeah?
There you go. I just want a trapdoor.
would this trap door activate with anybody stepping on it, or do you have to like?
No, we have like maybe on the railing or in a secret spot. Like we know where the latch is.
Oh, okay.
That you have to push a button or flip a switch or activate a latch to get it to open.
We're not going to have random crew members falling down.
No.
Well, maybe for the shits and giggles, if we're bored.
That's honestly probably where this is going to come from. But since we're constructing it all anyway, we're just going to make a little modification. And if we need to quickly get someone from the top deck to the bottom deck, either against the will or not, we have a chance to. Just a chance.
Word. Sounds good to me.
Cool. Well, that's probably going to take a while. We're doing Jesus' work.
Let's see what we got next. In celebration, the entire crew and the officers and everybody starts singing a sea shanty. It's called the Siren's Lament. I'm not going to sing it for you because I don't have the
Boo.
words. It echoes like the calls of a siren. It's about the daring captain's adventures.
Would you say almost like a whispering gale?
Sure. Sounds great. It's very haunting.
I do like a good shanty.
Cool. So we're gonna put.
I was just asking, like, is the weather good now, or has the weather changed at all since the attack? I was just curious if the weather was related to the attack for any reason.
Yeah, sure. So definitely, the storm clouds seem to have followed that dragon. They weren't serious enough to be like a bad storm, but after it got weakened and knocked down, it seemed to go away.
Cool.
And Eris takes some time and puts on some armor. She's like, oh, I haven't been out of my armor for so long.
Well, I don't want to bombard you with questions. You're a busy woman, and we're just simply along for the ride. But that was very impressive. Thank you for protecting us. We love you.
Well, don't think I've forgotten what I promised. As soon as we get to the capital, we're all going to go pay a visit to Nelthari.
I just look at her armor a little, see if I can learn anything on how it's constructed.
I believe, if I remember correctly, she's wearing plate mail. It's plate mail. It's all dyed red to look like dragon scales, and she wields a shield as well.
Okay.
She has a. It's very strange, but she has like it's a crossbow on her back, but it looks larger than a crossbow, like a hand crossbow, but smaller than a normal crossbow. And then she has a lance.
Does it look like it's in an L shape without strings, a hole at one end, right? Maybe there's like a small lever where in the corner and the
his smile like indicates you're on the right track. It's a repeating crossbow. Cool. I immediately start to geek out at her repeating crossbow.
during any downtime, I'm gonna practice with my forgery kit and see if I can improve some forgery skills and do some fishing.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll probably finish getting to the capital. We've got like 3 weeks of downtime left after all those crazy events.
Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do for your downtime?
I want to duplicate her repeating crossbow.
It's a magic item we've seen before.
That'd be well beyond you. And I have not verified any repeating crossbow nonsense.
No,
It looks
your
like a
smile
crossbow.
did.
It's just a weird size.
I'm on mute. I do want to see if I can collect anything that would be disease or noxious or poison. Not necessarily as a weapon, but just like a container of poison or whatever from any of the rats down there. So I'm pretty good at breaking down animals, finding glands, whatever. Basically dissecting and scavenging. That's basically what I'll do is try and scavenge for any sort of poison or disease sacks that might be useful in the future.
And I would love to let you do that, but I'm pretty sure Brent would purify all that stuff down there.
Oh, good call. All right. Yeah. Those are definitely in the radius. That's totally valid. That's basically the carpentry.
He brought the rat bodies upstairs. Wouldn't the rat bodies still have some disease?
Yeah,
they were
would.
in the area that you purified.
Yes. But that is
Purified
specifically
all the cargo.
Before they left. Yes.
non-magical food and drink. And rat corpses, last time I checked, are not non-magical food or drink.
They're definitely food and drink.
That's what you asked.
Maybe if you're desperate.
Been a lot of parts of the world you don't even have to do that.
There's no
drink,
addendum
as long
about
as you're
how
courageous
desperate you
enough.
have to be to drink them.
Yep, it is food.
Look, if you're courageous enough, anything can be food or drink. All
Does
right?
it being diseased make it not food? Does it have to be safe food? You know,
I mean, it really depends who you ask. Is it kobold or is it They're
Right.
rats, let's be honest. But yeah, the rats, they didn't have any like poison or disease glands. They were just diseased rats. So you find a lot of entrails.
oh, that's fun.
They're covered in the plague.
Yeah, so just repairing the ship, learning how to get up and down the catwalk really well, and like walking on the beams and the lines the way sailors do. That's pretty cool. I'm good at acrobatics, so probably see me doing a lot of that during our weeks.
Yeah, everybody keeps their distance around off of you after they saw you digging rat corpses.
They were a sacrifice for the dragons. I heard they like those types of things,
That is an easy mistake to make.
right? I'm not from here. What are you supposed to sacrifice to them? They said sacrifices, right? That was one of the ways you could get fealty or whatever.
Oh, that is right. She did say that. And money too.
Well, I don't have that. I was asking for it. Everyone laughed at me when I asked for money. So sacrifices are next.
No, I think you had tried hard. I think it was worth an effort,
Yeah.
worth the effort, but it got taken care of in the end.
Is it that I need to sacrifice bigger things? Is that they were too small? Is it the disease part?
No, I think it's that they were rats. I think that it didn't mean anything to you. So a real sacrifice has to mean something to you. But if you don't care about it, then I don't think it's considered a sacrifice.
Thanks, Grin. I feel like we're really starting to become friends. You're really you're really starting to mean something to me.
That's very kind of you to say. I appreciate that. You have started to grow on me as well. I like being around you, Bernard. I've learned so much from you.
If we ever need a sacrifice, we can kill each other.
How did I know that's the direction we were going?
Sweet thought.
Sorry, we're very pragmatic on my planet.
I think I'm getting that. Very literal.
We're just looking for solutions. Yeah. I need to meet more friends so I have more sacrifice options.
That's an interesting tactic.
That's enough now. I'm going to go talk to the crew. Thank you.
Okay, maybe don't lead with you want to sacrifice your friends.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
All right.
So I learned social skills. That's good.
Yes, learned.
Learnard, that's what they call me.
I think your sacrifice has to be meaningful. Yes, I believe so. I think we're friends, right? Yes. Can I sacrifice you?
Well, makes sense.
Yeah, definitely something more than rats.
Got to start somewhere.
But yeah, you guys got questions for crew, or should I move along? So we got a few weeks of downtime. I don't necessarily just want to skip it, but if you guys don't really have anything, it's not a problem.
I'll talk to the doctor again, but if all she's going to do is ask me if I'm sick, I'm not going back in there, man. So I'm not sick, but I'm good at medicine. We can chit chat about cool, like weird things you've seen, like the craziest diseases or injuries sailors have got. I can share some of the time when I was in the military and some of the crazy injuries I saw. We can just compare scars. There could be fun there, but if you're just going to ask me if I'm hurt and I'm going to say no, I'm just going to get my feelings hurt again.
Yeah, you go down there to strike up a conversation, and she is sewing the arm of the crewmate back on. It's like, I don't want this right now.
Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I'm telling you, she's got it out for me. I'm sure it's not all tieflings, but man, she's fiery. Maybe it's just the color difference. She doesn't like me because I'm blue.
Anybody else? I think Brendan was doing. Wanted to teach foraging. No,
but yeah, forgery.
Yeah. I'll note that down for later. What do you got, Lucas?
So, like +1 shields are uncommon, right?
I think so. Sure.
It says in the downtime list that crafting a magical item of uncommon takes 2 weeks and 200 gold.
Sure.
Could I start to craft a level 1 or +1 shield?
You could craft a shield, but you don't have the reagents to make it magical at this time.
Okay. So I can't like improve the shield that I have?
No, not right now. Not for another level, because we still want to keep the table rules of where we are magic items. For now.
I know I've mentioned this before. The Ruby of the War Mage is a wondrous item of common rarity. Right? Am I allowed to attempt to craft this Ruby of the War Mage with the crystal I currently have? It may not be a ruby, but it's still a crystal.
I mean, it's the same idea of crafting any type of magic item is common or not. Just you don't know how. You need the recipe.
Well, I might.
Think about it for a second. I think I have something. I want to collect rat pelts.
You gonna make a cloak?
Nope. I want to have them maybe as a trading currency, maybe as a form of like warrior belt, that I begin collecting of the beasts that I slay. Maybe I exchange them back home. Look at these exotic rat skins. We don't have rats like this at home. I don't know yet, but I do know I have a couple weeks to kill, and I'm going to break down animals. And now that these things aren't diseased, it's a little easier to deal with them. So I'm going to collect some pelts and dry them in the sun while we're sailing.
Okay.
Cool. I'll consider that your 3 weeks of downtime. But okay, I'll do everything else probably behind the scenes.
I have a different thing I can do.
Super.
Can I? As an entertainer, I'm used to performing for crowds, right? So, would I be able to perhaps obtain some of my fellow shipmates' gold as I entertain them with my amazing acrobatics, and
You guys could use
musical
your downtime
performances.
to do some book work, performance, or other type of local work. Get a little bit of money if you would like. That's plenty.
All right, I would like to do so.
Do they like rat jerky? I can make makeshift meals. I know how to purify food and rations found in places, and I can take short rests and prepare meals for a number of creature equal to my proficiency bonus. I figure with all of the skins from the rats I'm making, there's a lot of jerky that could be made in similar fashion with a lot of salt, right, being collected from the sea that we're in. I should be able to extract salt pretty easily, just scraping it off the wood, preparing some rat jerky for makeshift meals. Real cheap, like a copper a piece. Somebody's going to buy it.
I think I could get into that. Let's see. There's probably about 50 rats. You could probably do a piece for 2 or 3 of them. Let's say 20 pieces of rat jerky.
Nice. I'll take it. Let's take 20 copper.
Yeah. It's
Could I work with the surgeon and the chef to make some healing potions?
probably not healing potions.
Making rat stew, though. We got a lot of extra rat parts laying around.
Because it says anybody who has proficiency in herbalism can create these potions.
Right.
It takes a day and 25 gold to make a healing potion.
I have an herbalism kit.
I could get behind that if we weren't on a ship in the middle of the ocean.
Because, yeah, 25 gold worth of just stuff plus a day to make a 65 gold healing potion. We should just make it ourselves.
Yeah.
That should be your downtime activity, Gren, when we're not in a boat. It's just making healing potions. Not to sell. That would break the economy, obviously.
Right. Like sell the jerky, save the potions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys are sitting
rations are mostly jerky. We can basically make rations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine. Rations are. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's doable. The potions thing, it's just not going to be able to do it on the ship. It's just not the right.
Are there any books that I can read on this ship to gain knowledge on how to make things?
It's a pretty bare-bones ship.
Is there some information on dragons? Can I learn about dragons?
You could ask about dragons. There's people who know dragons here with them.
I mean, there's a cat dragon.
Yeah. You could talk to Eris about it too.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to talk to Eris, learn all I can about dragon riding, because that looks awesome.
She mentions that the dragon riders that we have are officers in the Lava Dragon army. So if we're interested in doing something like that, we have to gain trust in Eltharion. That boot may be granted upon you.
Oh, okay. Well, you did mention that was one way that you could gain fealty or whatever. It was like volunteering for military service, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, I guess I spend the 3 weeks learning all I can about how to be a dragon rider, because that sounds awesome. Shooting lightning from a dragon and shooting lightning from a dragon.
Hey, does anyone in the group have good experience or expertise with water vehicles? Because we're on a ship. I'm happy to spend any extra time I have just learning the general salesmanship and crewmanship of a water vehicle. I'm not expecting to gain any proficiency out of it, but it's got to start somewhere. So I'll start taking an interest in sailing and just learning the basic bottom level crew functions of like rigging sails and stuff like that. Not expecting to know how to steer a ship or anything like that, but certainly some knots maybe. Nobody in the group has it. Somebody should be working towards it. I figure boats will.
I mean, you could work with the crew and maybe work towards something like that.
Yeah.
Other thing I'll note down for after session stuff.
Cool.
Sounds good. That's a good idea, getting to know the ship.
Yeah, it even applies to canoes, small craft, large craft, whatever. Water probably makes up a large part of this planet.
Cool. Cool. I think we've beaten the hell out of this ship enough.
It was a fun ship.
Do I roll to see if I make any money?
Oh yeah. It's totally fair. I don't remember what it is. Let's see if I can find it.
Performance?
I mean, yes, it is a performance or whatever instrument you're proficient at if you have one. But there's a chart.
Well,
that can go off of.
am I allowed to do an acrobatics roll instead and make it an acrobatic performance?
You can combine two things, but you can do a dexterity performance in that case.
Okay.
I'll figure out what you make.
Oh, I rolled so badly. Wait. I'll use my inspiration I got from very long ago to reroll it.
Nice.
I think I got it like the second session or something.
It's probably good timing. You're probably up for the next recap.
At this point, yeah.
So you can get another one for next one.
That's better.
Much better.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty solid. Actually, that's pretty perfect. That's the best you can do. It's going to be
Okay.
a 25 gold.
Dang.
Sustainable lifestyle. Which I gotta go find. I think it's like 5 gold or something.
Nice.
Oh, it's 2 gold. So 27 gold total.
Guys, I'm rich.
How much did you get for your rats?
Oh, I think I got 20 copper for that. But...
20 copper.
Yeah, I got 20 copper. I got that written down. I'm going to work my way up the food chain to something better. Though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We'll kill bigger things. Don't worry.
So we'll try and wrap this up here. You guys, after the 4 weeks, you arrived to Ember Forge here.
Oh, nice volcano.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very nice. So basically, it's a big dock city, a port town. It's massive, being the capital of the lava drifts. And it's built within like a gulf inlet kind of deal at the end of it, at the base of a volcano. After you land, everybody in the caravan kind of goes along their own way, and Eris, the lava dragon, and the storm dragon, along with their dragon riders, they collect you, and you guys all go off to Neltharion. So that's where we'll pick it up for the next session.
Cool.
We're going to have to find some obsidian before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
I see lava going right into the water.
It does look like our stream stayed up the whole time, so that's awesome. I hope the recording says. I'll see all of our lovely viewers, our whole one of them that we had next time. Bye.
All right.